Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cubi rolls for the current banner character. And has to go all the way to pity. I'm your host, Cubi. Ready to lose this shit again. Hey, Starkiller. Hey, Final Fighter. Today, we roll for Blitz, the phantom idol of the homeroom teacher. Hey, 12 hours. You come with good fortunes, due chance. No. I will not. We will not do that. We'll also, we'll check out a little bit of there's like a new, like, school event going on, I suppose. So we'll do a little bit of this, too. I feel like this will be fun. I've already completed all the story. But yeah, it'd probably be a shorter stream, because I don't think there's... This is a lighter patch. Katayama is just kind of like a little bit of a drop. She's, like, primarily a support character for characters like Akihiko, who didn't get a lot of rolls, or who didn't get a lot of people rolling for him, so... or like, she's a Zio support. I like Akihiko, and I really like the teacher, so I'm gonna roll for her. But it's a lighter patch for sure. Not like story content, no Persona 3 content. So probably a shorter stream. But still, it doesn't mean we can't hang out and have some fun. You mean Motoha support? True. Believe in the 20. I won't. I mean, I think we might get lucky on the weapon banner. Knock on wood. We've been doing okay on the weapon banner, so I'm gonna roll for her boots. Because I think it's pretty cool that her weapons are her boots. That's unique. Well, let's do the trial. Man, she's so cool. Look at her. Look at her. So rad. I like her, the view without her mask, too. I also think it's cool that she's one of the few idol characters that has like a different hairstyle when they're like in their idol form. I like that they like slicked her hair back for it. I think that's really fun compared to like her normal design, where pretty much everyone else just has their regular hair. Granted, you could argue some of the other characters just have more anime hair, so that doesn't need to change when they enter their Phantom Thief form, but I think that's a pretty cool detail. She also loses the glasses as well. So she's a pretty radical change from her normal form. Florette has a ponytail in his idol form. I don't remember who that is. Oh yeah, it's one of the side characters. He just kind of shows up, right? True. That is different, though. Is it possible to get pregnant from looking at someone? Who knows? Maybe. Katayama might be able to do it. Alright, let's roll her. Let's roll for her trial. Katayama's skills. Katayama can inflict various debuffs on foes that decrease defense and increase damage taken. She has the ability to greatly decrease the target's down points when dealing damage regardless of electric affinity. This allows her to help allies to knock down foes and increase chances to activate all-out attacks. She can also increase down foes' damage taken, boosting her allies' offensive potential. I like her battle pose, that she's got like the like her coat trails in the wind, which is also a cool detail. Discharge Sprocket to I also like the new trials for characters, like actually explaining what the abilities do. Use Discharge Sprocket to inflict debuffs on foes and make secret technique Lightning Legs available for use. Oh yeah, a new dateable character was added. Yeah, I've got a synergy primed with level up primed with Katayama as well, and yeah, we've got to do the quest for the new synergy. New battle arena for the school festival. Oh. Probably needs Katayama to buff Akihiko. What is she doing? Why is the nurse randomly on this trial team? At least, I will say this is probably one of the better trial teams set up for a character. By actually pairing her with Akihiko, who she's meant to buff. Where I feel like most of the time, they're just not about it. That's a cool little animation. I like that this is supposed to be like Wonder's view of her as the legendary delinquent. It's a shame they didn't buff her much. Yeah, it is a little bit. I think they're probably riding off the fact that a lot of people are probably going to roll for her just because she's a really well-liked character. So I feel like they felt as if they didn't need to. Mention how Lufel says I'll end it thus. Well, I also think it's interesting that at no point do you you can't have Lufel be a navigator at any point. So I wonder if his 5-star version will be a navigator. What does this do? Thunderbolt Outrage. We haven't seen this move. Damn. More is a cool pose. Actually, considering we now know the idol forms are cognitions from previous loops, this is just what Katayama awakened to in another loop. Oh yeah, that's true. Is this teacher into their students too? No, but she's gonna be into me, specifically. As a person. At least I need it. No, unfortunately, Katayama is the first female synergy in the game that you cannot date. Wouldn't be a bad idea, the first male navigator. Yeah. I think Lufel should be the 5-star now. So not another Kawakami. She's not the only one. You can't solo out Kawakami like that. You got Toriumi in 3 as well. Technically, the teacher in Persona 4 would as well, but Yu doesn't like her, so. You'd think that I've done a male Navi, considering Navis don't need the waifu factor. They're navigators, you gotta summon from regardless. Yes. But I think they're just afraid to release, like, non-waifu characters. There's, like, really been no... There have been shockingly few waifu characters in this game. Even for gacha standards. Besides, like, pre-existing, like, mainline game characters. Like, that's it. It's very weird. Like, if you look at, like, all the male characters in the game, I mean, new protagonist. Third game protagonist. Side character, Durotagonist from a mainline game. One male OC. No, you haven't missed the turns yet, Codemaster. One male OC. Durotagonist from a previous game. Protagonist from a previous game. Side character from this game's story. 4-star male OC, 4-star male OC, 4-star male OC. Side character from this game. 4-star male OC. 2 5-star male OCs. Character from another game, character from another game. Yeah, Kira won this dude, he won the popularity poll in China. That's a lot more than I expected. Yeah, but you gotta remember, like, half of those were 4-star OCs, which, like, barely count, because at this point in the game, not a single one of them are usable, and they were all basically given to you for free at the beginning of the game. Oh, he won the US popularity, the global popularity poll? That Persona's cool. This one? Yeah, it's pretty cool. He'll be fairly relevant in a bit in the game too. When his Mind Core releases, he gets a pretty big buff. I've been holding off on leveling him up more for the 100 just because I don't really need to use them yet, but no, the polls will begin shortly, but for good luck, we're gonna do the next level Katayama Synergy. I think, yeah, the launch day 4-stars aren't made to be sold too. Yeah, that's right. So they can use that to utilize, or to inflate their male numbers without having to put the male numbers on the banner. Right. See, her idol looks so different than her normal form. Even opposite color palette, really. Still borrows the fact that she's got the belts, though, in the design. Isn't Katayama romanceable? No. Like we were just saying earlier, she's the first female synergy in the game that you cannot date. At rank 15, I gotta say, first localization L, they took out the line on the Chinese server if you ask her out on the 15th synergy rank, which is where the romance starts in this game, instead of rank 9 in like the mainline Persona games. And the Chinese server, she says, wait till you graduate. That line is removed in the global release. Discount story characters, the launch day 4-stars, and collab characters. They've released 2 whole males in the 2 years this game has been out. Yeah, that's kind of wild. 2 male characters in two years is crazy. Even like Hoyoverse doesn't like inflate the female banners that strongly. I mean, there's definitely still a noticeable ratio between female to male characters, but not that bad. They made Katayama non-romanceable, and the same patch gave us an adult romance option that makes it her entire personality. True. That is really funny. First localization L, every patch in this game has a localization L. Yeah, but the first one that traumatizes me. Don't come on too strong. So for people who haven't been in tune with her her synergy, basically, her synergy right now, the short summary of the story so far, is there's a student at the school who typically would neglect her studies and didn't do very well in school, who is now dating a boy in college, and she wants to go to the same college as her boyfriend, so she's recently started to try to study. Katayama heard that she wanted to start to study, got really excited, but the student got really, discouraged because she got embarrassed because the other students were like, "Oh, you're gonna study?" And so Katayama feels bad because she, outed that this girl was doing something so uncool as studying for the class, or studying for her college entrance exams. So because she could have potentially been a nerd, she immediately gave up on studying. And so now Katayama feels bad, but also still wants to help her. Well, seems to be going well. I wish the synergies were voiced. I mean, I just wish the game had an English dub in general, but I like that in Reload and Revival, all of the social links will be voiced. Is great. I also wish the synergies were voiced. Barry specifically suffers terribly because half the plot of her synergy is insecurities about her natural voice. Yeah, that's true. You never do hear her natural voice. You only hear her voice lines in her animated voice lines when she's in her idol form, which is her over-the-top cutesy voice. So yeah, you don't really just hear her talk normally. Bar owner. Is this Lala? I mean, I know it's the same character model, but is it supposed to be Lala? The bartender from Oya's social link? Could Oya be in this game? What a cute boy you have with you. Is this perhaps a date? It's over. It's so over. Please keep our date a secret. I feel like she'll get pissed if I say that, so. I'm surprised that they haven't done the emergency, like, pull glass and, or break glass for, like, synergies for, like, Oya and Sai and Tay as Phantom Idols. Like, to me, that's, like, the EOS, like, dodge. And, like, if this game's... You'll see... I feel like the game will... If the game's in trouble, that's what they're gonna do. I mean, Sega has said that they appreciate, like, how the game is doing. It's doing well. They expect the game to last for years. I know Black Swan's currently, like, trying to expand with additional projects, so I think Persona 5X is suffering a little bit on the Chinese server. I hope this game still is able to last for a while, because I really like it. I feel like that will be the, like, break glass moment, though. Is I think we'll finally get, like, Oya and Tay and Sai and some of the other ladies from Persona 5 in a collab when, like, shit's hitting the fan for real. Hey, gamer, what's up? Be careful, a massive Danganronpa leak happened. If you don't want to know, be careful. It's going to get drowned out by GTA 6 news, so... I'm not too worried about, like, randomly stumbling upon it. Because everyone and their mother is talking about GTA 6, which is a game that's going to run at 30 FPS in the big 2026. You'll take your overworked IT employee gamer woman, and that's all you get. I feel like Katayama and Oya would hang out. I feel like they'd vibe together. Oh. The teacher took Katayama to the bar. She should take us to the bar. Oh, what's the deal, Katayama? You used to hang out with your teacher, but you won't hang out with me? That multiple main cast members in the 100 line, like, were kept hidden under lock and key before release. It leads to the actual Danganronpa website. I mean, I feel like that's pretty easy to fake, though. To just hyperlink the image to the Danganronpa website. I mean, there's a good chance it's real. I mean, there's a lot of leaks that I see initially and was like, there's no way this is fucking real, and then it ends up being real. So I'm not too worried. Besides, if that leak does end up being true, it's definitely something that would be in the trailers anyway, so it'll be, like, officially posted eventually, so it's not, like, anything too big. I don't think. So not giving up is important. Just like I won't give up on you, Katayama. I like that everybody has the, like, glasses fog up sprite. Every glasses wearing character in the Persona series. You'll now earn more of a certain social stat when you do club activities. Yeah, I don't do those. Thanks, though. You'll be playing The Witcher 3. Isn't there like a Witcher 1 remake supposed to be coming out soon? I might finally play the series if that Witcher 1 remaster gets released. I saw that they reworked the combat for Witcher 3, and I wasn't a huge fan of the combat initially, so the temptation's there. But I don't want to start it if, like, the first game is also going to get remade pretty soon. I feel like I remember hearing something about the first one getting released again. But we might pivot to... I might stream, like, the Witcher games or something if that's the case. I'm pretty done with GTA. To be honest with you. You love Witcher 3? I wasn't a huge fan of Witcher 3 the first time I tried it. I didn't even talk to this girl. I said you're not a big fantasy fan. Yeah, it is ironic. The only, like, really bit of, like, fantasy that ever has, like, really gripped me was the Fable series. I really liked the Fable series. Fable 1, 2, and 3. But I also feel like part of why that was is because it's a little bit, like... It's a little goofy. It doesn't really take itself too seriously. And that's, like, what helped, whereas obviously The Witcher is very serious. And in terms of media, I also liked Game of Thrones a lot. But I feel like everybody did. It was kind of a cultural thing while that show was airing. $10-hour Gwen stream win. But I bought the full Witcher trilogy or whatever on Steam, so I've got it. does seem like as good a time as any to jump in. When does that Witcher 3 remastered thing release? I feel like if I started Witcher 1, it would take me fucking years to get up to Witcher 3. Late September. Okay. Also, that enhanced combat, it looks really similar to the original, so you don't know what was changed. Oh, probably gotta look into it then. After eating crepes the other day, I've become completely hooked. Another September release? Yeah, everyone's trying to fucking crowd September. Look at that, we're scheming to hang out with Katayama outside of, school. Do we know when the DLC comes out? They just said 2027. Yeah, but I think there's another DLC coming out, like, early 2028, right? Maybe I start off next year with, like, a bunch of fantasy stuff, because I want to replay the Fable series, Fables 1, 2, and 3, in, like, January of next year. So, I don't plan on, before Revival comes out, since Revival and Fable come out, like, the same time, I don't need to play Persona 4 Golden again before Revival comes out, because I did that off-stream. So I feel like if I could do, like, the first 3 Fable games, and then maybe some Witcher in there. It'll be funny if they release it in November. No company's doing that. As much as I think GTA 6 is overhyped, it's not going to change the fact that it's going to sell millions and millions of copies, and, like, a lot of people in this economy are only going to be buying, like, at most 1 game a month, so it's like you just don't want to... You don't want to be that guy. They'll probably release that... The next DLC will probably be, like, maybe 2-3 months before Witcher 4 comes out, you'd have to assume. So, like, if Witcher 4 comes out, like, in summer next year, that DLC would probably come out in, like, spring next year. That would be my guess. Mass Effect 3 Tally about to be a late game unlock? No, I don't think so. Make a mid-game. She's a mid-game unlock, I'd say. I'd love to watch the Fable series. I'm actually pretty excited to do the Fable replay because I haven't played Fable 2 and 3 in forever. I played Fable 1 frequently enough. I actually have 2 full playthroughs of Fable on my channel already. Of Fable 1. But why not go for a 3rd? And yeah, I haven't played Fable 2 and 3 in, like, several years. I'm not as hot on Fable 2 and 3, but it'd be interesting to check those out before the new Fable comes out. Alright. I think we'll roll for, Katayama here. Before we jump into the school events and the new synergy. But real quick, let me grab a drink real fast. I'll be right back. I remember her joining late, but not that late. Yeah, no, you can get her fairly early on. Mass Effect 3 is still really long. It's also incredible that that game came out, or it was like 2-year development cycle for Mass Effect 3. You all know 110 is my favorite number. How dare you? Persona 3's main theme is death. Did you guys see? I don't know how often you guys use Reddit, but the front page post like last week on the Persona subreddit was like talking about the themes of each of the Persona games. It's like, what do you think the theme of Persona 6 will be? And you want to guess what the example was for the theme of Persona 3? Like 10k upvotes. God, I hate Reddit. I was so annoyed. Last Mass Effect 3 mission I did had one of my favorite characters blow up. Mass Effect 3's got a lot of tough losses. That's for sure. But thank you for the renewed membership, Final Fighter. You just finished Thunderous Blessing in the Velvet Trials. Oh, I wonder, I think there's like another, there's like 1 or 2 stars I'm missing. I wonder if Katayama can help me get those. Alright, let's do our, I have enough gems, I think, to get a decent, decent chance here. Awesome. Fucking my drink exploded on my hand when I opened it. You did it with A6RO Motoha? Yeah, I think my problem is that I kill the characters too fast. Hey, Yoshisona. You did pop in at the perfect time. This is the first roll of the stream. I believe in your luck this time. Don't be that naive. We're gonna be here a while. Don't be that naive. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to me. Alright. What's the first thing I should draw? With Motoha, that won't be a problem. I'm not fucking building Motoha. Give me a break. We'll draw a big boot for Katayama's signature boot. You got this. Have my copy. Well, I appreciate that. Something just remove the revelation cards. That's a lot of effort. Hardest part was blast damage. Yeah, I one-shot things with Kasumi, so can't do that. Have any more details about Femsi come out in the game yet? Or, like, have they teased anything else? Like, they still haven't posted, like, her official portrait or anything, have they? Maybe remove your navigator, maybe. What's this, like, random pedal showing on the screen? I just noticed Katayama doesn't show the 4 stars for her. Interesting. Also, she's got like a 30-day banner. That's a surprise. I'm so ready to be done with this damn song, Persona 4 and 6. Which one? We'll draw. Let's do a ruler. That's like her melee weapon, I think, right? Well, other than her boots. Her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The one playing when you pull. I think this song will be in Persona 4. That was my shitty ruler drawing, by the way. It's the Max Social Link song. Oh yeah, this will be back. This song will be back in 4. I think you're right. I think this is the Social Link song. I think this is the rank up Social Link song. It's the Persona 5 Confidant song. Oh, it is Persona 5 exclusive? Oh. I guess you're right. Maybe I just associated this with Persona 3 for a little bit because it played while I was rolling for Persona 3 characters. Let's see, what's another drawing? Wish special banners would get special banner music. Yeah, that would be cool. As a bike for Katayama because she likes to ride a bike. Damn. I thought that was pretty good. Guess it wasn't good enough though. EY theme is good for at least for pulling. I like that on the weapon banner. I don't feel obligated to try to draw something. I feel less stressful about rolling on the weapon banner. But yeah, I agree. There should be different banner songs based on the banner character. We've gotten like 6 copies of Wind in 30 rolls, by the way. You're gonna go ahead and say the new Persona 4 battle theme is the best battle theme in the series. I actually haven't all the new Persona 4 content that got dropped. I like at Gamescom. I haven't even watched it. I don't even know. I'm done watching Persona 4 Revival stuff. Not because I don't like it, but I already pre-ordered the collector's edition. I don't need to get spoiled on stuff. I know I'm super excited about it. I've seen a couple of the screenshots from some of the trailers dropped in that Gamescom. Looks awesome. I don't need to see anymore. It's gonna be great. Haven't listened to any of the new music? Nothing. Just did a bike. We'll do a blackboard, maybe. She's a teacher. Do like she likes some math. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Wow, math. It's no last surprise is the worst in the series. I don't know about that. I just think it's the most overplayed. Damn, bro. 40 yen. I guess I thought I had more gems than I did. I guess it's because I had no platinum tickets. When will that woman get her 5-star in her synergy? Oh, the girl we just rolled, Yuki or whatever. True. I need to start seeing some of the 5-star OCs. Striker's version is better. Striker's has some really good remixes. Yeah, not hearing much Takeover is disappointing. You'd think we would hear more of it in Persona 5X, considering I think one of the lead writers is the royal writer for Persona 5X. What else do we got for Katayama? I drew her bike, a ruler, a blackboard. We drew some numbers. Let's just write her name. It's my favorite part where I try to remember how to draw or write cursive. And I fuck it up because I never write anything cursive besides my own signature anymore. Yeah, these are almost as bad as my fucking Goddess of Victory Nikkei pulls for the Persona collab. Blah. I had to roll over 300 times to get Yukiko in that collab. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop money. I don't have enough. Gross. Thought I had more saved up. That's a shame. No exchange gems? Ooh, that's right, yeah. True. I do have some exchange gems. I mean, we're still gonna have to spend money, but might not have to spend as much. Sometimes you think Atlas has forgotten every Persona 5 re-release and spin-off besides 5X. Maybe. I still can't believe we haven't gotten a Strikers collab, considering Sophie's in the data files. Just a fucking V. Here you go, Merope. You know, there are some people who don't even put effort into drawing stuff on the signature and get this character, like the banner characters, in like under 50. Dancing gets referenced a decent amount. That's true. Dancing's got a whole event going on in Persona 5X right now. I was looking at a royal playthrough and it's so disappointing. All those gorgeous portraits will never see the light of day again. Yeah. Alright, 60 deep. Whoa. It's actually insane that I just gotta go to 110 every time, man. I don't even know. There's not even like good, like, there's not even good anticipation on the banner anymore. I'm never on the edge of my seat for any of these rolls. I'm so defeated by the rolls of this game at this point. It's so annoying. It's just like it's not even like a good like it's not even good at keeping like an addict on the hook, you know? Like you're supposed to give small wins occasionally. Like small wins on character banners that like are characters that aren't meta, right? You think the game would give me that. Like Katayama's not meta. So you think the game would just try to give me that one. It like just lure me in, just keep me on the hook. Like, okay, we'll give him this character that doesn't really like boost his profile all that much in 50 rolls. And then when he wants to go for Katone, A6, that's where we get him. Not even that. Just nope. 110 every time. What else can I draw for Katayama? Someone must be actively siphoning your luck. I think so. It's just my whole life. Draw a pencil. Fuck it, I don't know. She's a teacher. And there's like the little metal part of the... There's that's the eraser. That's like the little metal part. And there you go. There's like a number 2. Nope. Yeah, we'll do an A+ next. I don't know. It's just so discouraging. I like truly ask the viewer, have you ever seen someone with such bad roll odds as me? Katone Kit strikes fear in your heart? It should. She's gonna be a new meta breaker. She's a synergy patch character. Katone's gonna break the meta for the game, for sure. Don't worry about it. She's gonna be a must-have. She's gonna be a requirement for like every comp. She's gonna be like the twins. You're gonna need to use her. You've seen someone lose 110s all the way to A6 before? Oh, did you watch my stream where I rolled for A6 Kasumi? Did you watch that? Where even the resident whales from our Campagno were like, bro, what the fuck? In this case, you'll Spartacus it. You're the one siphoning my luck. Dokkan's dropping the first Super Saiyan Namek. Still. Merope always looks like a child just gave her their best drawing. Yeah, and she looks like she's not about to put that shit in the fridge every time she fucking gives me my rolls either. The leaks trending on Twitter for Danganronpa 2. I'm shocked with the GTA 6 reveal being today. And that's why we don't A6 on target. So when I rolled for Kasumi, the first 2 copies of Kasumi we did on the chance banner, I went to 80 on both of them and then lost the 50-50 for both of them. So it took me 160 rolls a piece to get the first 2 copies of Kasumi. We don't roll on chance on this channel. We don't roll on chance. GTA 6 is going to be 30 FPS. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Ain't no way. And the big 2026, we're playing at 30 FPS. No thanks. Obviously been streaming a lot of the GTA games on the channel lately. I ain't gonna lie, I don't really see how it's not just kind of like, I don't know how it's held in so much higher regard than like Ubisoft open world games. I I would almost rather just be playing Far Cry. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna try and muscle through 4, but I'm not going to 5. Because I always had like a nostalgic curiosity about 4, because it was very popular when I was a kid. But I'm not having too much fun. There are more Motoha units in this game than Dokkan has premium Namek units. Fair, I guess. You were constantly nitpicking the game in your voice chat? Yeah, and I feel like that's fair. If it's it's going to be the most expensive, both on a production standpoint and a release standpoint game of all time. You should nitpick GTA 6. The full game is the full game is $100. Not like a collector's edition that comes with like physical stuff. $100 for a digital copy only game. That's more than your average digital deluxe versions of games. And they also spent like $1 billion making it. You shouldn't have picked the shit out of it. You should be expecting, if you like those kind of games, GTA 6 should be the best game of all time in that category. For you. If that's the kind of game you enjoy. You should nitpick the shit out of it. It's been in development for like 10 years. It should be the most acutely targeted game of all time. Or reviewers should really be like, okay. I mean, I know a lot of reviewers are just going to give the game a 10 out of 10 because they don't want to be the guy to disrespect the game, but like, it should be heavily criticized. It's got the budget. It has no excuse for, we didn't have the time, we didn't have the money. They don't have those excuses. They had the time, they had the money, they have the staff. That's why I just feel so, like, 30 FPS. That's why I was asking on Discord earlier. I'm like, is this just base PS5? And then I found out it's not. Like, even on PS5 Pro, it's 30 FPS. To me, that's okay. And then, yeah, to Final Fighter's point, any other game in today's market says they're coming out at 30 FPS would be fucking eaten alive. It's a weird double standard people have for the GTA. Can you imagine the gaming community's reaction if Insomniac said Wolverine was going to be at 30 FPS? Like, can you imagine? What people would say? Fortune's Weave getting criticism for 30 FPS. And that's like a game that, it's a turn-based game where like frame rate's not even that serious. But that's like an action game, a real-time action game, 30 FPS. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. That's what I think, anyway. But, I mean, I'm in the minority. GTA 6 is probably going to be the best-selling game of all time. The way it is. What I'm also interested in is who is going to be the first publisher outside of GTA to try the $100 game bullshit again. Because someone's going to do it. Now that GTA has done it, someone's going to... There is going to be a AAA title in 2027 that's going to be $100. Like, the die has been cast. Someone's going to do it next year. I'm curious who it's going to be. Someone's going to do it. But who? Thanks for the fist bump, Final Fighter. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'll be streaming Wolverine. I'll be streaming Fortune's Weave. I just realized, like, how many games are going to be overlapping at the end of September. Fucking crazy. I'm taking that final week of September off from work, so I'll be able to stream every day. I'm going to try to get through Fortune's Weave in a decent amount of time. So I'm hoping I'll be able to play, like, the new Silent Hill around Halloween. That'll be, like, thematic. I also want to play Wolverine. I don't really know when I'm going to have a chance to play Wolverine. I might do, like, a Wednesday stream of it, and then maybe, like, a Wednesday stream the next week to, like, give a break on the Fire Emblem stuff. So I might do one Wolverine stream on a Wednesday, like, the Wednesday, like, the game comes out, and then the following week on Wednesday as well, just so the channel isn't, like, 10 streams straight of Fire Emblem. Or maybe even though Fire Emblem comes out on that Friday, maybe I just knock out Wolverine, like, on that weekend, and then play Fire Emblem. But it's like, I don't want to spoil, or I don't want to get either spoiled for me, because I know they're both going to be story heavy. So I kind of don't want to wait on Wolverine too long, because people are going to have beaten that game by the end of the fucking week. At least with Fire Emblem, we'll have the grace period of, like, there's 4 different routes, and it's a really long JRPG, so, like, spoilers won't be aplenty that fast. But, I mean, the ending for Wolverine, there's gonna be a fucking YouTube video by the end of that fucking day that's, like, Wolverine ending. And the thumbnail will be, like, Wolverine's claws through, like, fucking Jean Grey's head or something. If it's, like, the plot twist. You know? Like, you know that shit'll happen. Nah, I don't actually know if Wolverine will do that in the game. I'm assuming he won't, but that's just my example of, like, you know, some fucking douchebag YouTuber is gonna have that thumbnail up. Whatever the big spoiler is at the end of Wolverine is gonna be a thumbnail on YouTube by the end of the week. Alternating would be good. Yeah, maybe. I might do that. And then, yeah, Silent Hill Townfall comes out that week. Or, like, 2. So it's like, I also want to stream Silent Hill Townfall, and that's also going to be a game that's, like, going to be spoiler intensive, because Silent Hill games are all about the story. Fire Emblem's going to be so long. So, yeah, maybe I might just... I normally just try to stream a game all the way through, but, yeah, maybe I'll mix it up. Like, maybe we'll do, like, Wolverine, Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Fire Emblem, Wolverine, Fire Emblem, Silent Hill, Fire Emblem, Silent Hill, something like that. We'll see. Who knows? I mean, maybe my Fire Emblem streams will also bomb, and people won't be interested in it. I really hope that's not the case, because I really like Fire Emblem. And I just always assumed that, like, Persona fans would like Fire Emblem games. And I've got so many subscribers that like my Persona content, so it's like, please check out the Fire Emblem playthrough. But hasn't seemed to be the case. But the games are, like, so similar. So I don't know. But yeah, I hope people will check it out. We'll see. I mean, I streamed Fire Emblem Engage, and that didn't do very well, viewership-wise. But I know Engage wasn't as critically acclaimed, so maybe Fortune's Weave will be. I also think there's probably a decent factor of a lot of people not owning the Switch 2, so, like, maybe not as many people able to play. I don't know if you guys saw that one Polygon article. Nintendo has made the decision to force millions of Nintendo Switch gamers to be unable to play the newest Fire Emblem game. I like that Polygon has just kind of given up, and now they just exclusively post rage bait articles. Very interesting. No Switch 2 for you. Honestly, it's probably an okay call. I don't know if there's too many games I've been like, I'm so glad I got the Switch 2 for this. I think Fire Emblem will probably be the first one where I'm like, okay. And then, I mean, I guess the new Pokemon game later. When's that coming out? God, I hope it's not February. Like, February and September are like the two big, like, game release months. And I'm real nervous about it. Oh yeah, we were rolling for Wind and Waves, yeah. When's that out? We were rolling for a character, by the way. I just needed a break from the constant disappointment of the rolls, you know what I mean? What else do we got for... What's the school symbol look like? Oh, I got no idea. I will not be able to replicate this shit, but let me give it a shot. Oh! If you tap out and click, it just immediately goes. Pokemon will be October, November next year. Oh, okay. That's good then. $80 rolls, by the way. Wonder what car company they took inspiration from this year. Okay. Katsu. You got the circle. This is too small for me to work with, but... I don't know what car emblem this is supposed to be. This generally doesn't look like one that's in the States. That's actually not too bad, other than the initial circle I kind of fucked up. But the kanji or whatever is in the middle, I think I did okay on. It doesn't matter, because I didn't get the fucking character. Don't forget, they also released Kingdom of Beasts, whatever the fuck Game Freak's other game was called. They're like Dark Souls ripoff. Beasts of Imagination or something. They released 3 games this year, Game Freak did. Fucking brutal finish. I'm gonna have to spend my, or use my cognition crystals, I think. Do I have any weapon banner things? I have 4. Alright, yeah, I think we just gotta crack open the credit card. Hang on. Hang on. I forget what's like the best value pack to buy. 'Cause I don't want to just get the platinum tickets, because then I won't have anything to roll for the weapon banner. I guess I get the cognition crystals set. That's like $40. Comes with a bonus, 2,500. I don't know if this is worth. It probably is. Fuck it. Fucking the audacity. Welcome back, it says. When I go to pay for this. Alright, I have exactly enough because of that purchase for one more 10 roll. Surely the game can at least bless me with that. I committed. Come on. I spent money. Dollar sign. Dollar sign. They got sloppier as I went. Come on. How can this be? I grinded the last castle 100% too. I feel, or like the last palace, I mean. I feel like I've gotten like all the possible free currency. Jesus, I'm gonna have to spend like probably over $1,000 to get Katone. Brutal. Well, we'll do our individual countdown as usual. 10. It's so brutal. So brutal. Also, I see the new YouTube algorithm and how they count views. I see that massively inflating my view count, and also comically dropping my average view duration in the analytics on YouTube. So I don't know if people saw that new YouTube announcement that probably most of you didn't, because I'm sure most of you don't really give a shit. But YouTube announced that they're like changing how views are counted on YouTube. Previously, views were only counted on videos if someone clicked on the video. Now it counts as a view if it shows up on their scroll and it like auto plays the video at all. But that means it's gonna tank my watch time averages. But I wonder if that's not gonna be what YouTube cares about right now. Now that they're switching the view counts. Because before, watch time mattered. But I wonder if views will matter again. Very interesting. I love that YouTube's just always fucking with the algorithm, so no one knows what the fuck is going on this platform. But it's either that or go on Twitch and get your content automatically filtered into an AI so it can train off of you. To be fair, though, I would probably just break the fucking AI. The AI would watch my stream and go, why would anybody do this? The game screen hasn't moved in 20 minutes. He's just talking. But he's not doing a just chatting stream where it's just him on the camera. Why does he even have the game there? What's he doing? 106. Been summoning for 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. Got distracted ranting about GTA. And dreading the fact that I knew I was gonna have to roll a fucking another. All the way to 110. I just knew my fate from the beginning, so I was dreading it. $108. Here we go. And I also didn't really have any good ideas for what to draw for Katayama. Wasn't feeling as creatively charged today. I did have a long day at work. It's gonna be that stupid ass fake out. Wow. I feel like the game owes me a double roll at some point for Katone. It's gotta. Who would be the next banner character? I guess I assume it's the nuclear Yui version? Probably. Alright. Fuck, I probably need to buy more. I don't think I have enough resources for this banner roll, do I? No, let's just fucking try our luck here. I haven't said anything about Nuke Yui, so it might be Katayama into Katone. True. I don't know if they would do that to Yui, though, because they like... The developers clearly like Yui a lot, so I don't know if they would do that to her. Alright, let's see if our weapon banner luck hasn't been too bad lately. We usually get like a 50-50 weapon banner loss like out of the way immediately. And then we keep rolling. It'd be weird to drop the first half, do Katone, and then drop the second half with the banner. Yeah. I think Nuke Yui. It'll be Nuke Yui, then Katone. I think they wouldn't want to hurt Nuke Yui's banner too much by making her after Katone. They like Yui a lot, I think. The developers do. I can't do this anymore. Not even getting our usual just losing the 50-50 early. I think I tried to will it into existence like good banner rolls on the weapon banner. I still got it, baby. Never mind. 30 rolls for the weapon? It's alright. Alright, there's your 5-star. Luckily, not too much damage, and we saved 7. Could be worse. Everything for best teacher. Hey, Hothead. Indeed, we got our weapon. That's what's important. Took my weapon banner luck. I remember my double 50-50 losses. Rough. Oh, wait. Let's see. Level her up real quick. I really don't like the character navigation screen. UI. Oh my god, dude. Look at her, bro. Crazy design. Barry was the true bait banner. I still have to level up my Barry a bit. I also haven't built any revelation cards for Katayama. Wish I knew what she was saying. Either way, I'm blaming me. Fair enough, I suppose. Recommended party, what? Solo. Okay. Alright, there we go. That one makes sense. Perfect. Oh, she doesn't have a portrait without her glasses, huh? I don't have enough of these Venus gems. Yeah, 4. It's brutal. I gotta start saving those Venus gems so I actually can max out Katone once she drops. Cool. Does she require incense to like level up her talents? Probably. Look at how cool her persona is too. Actually, I haven't even really looked at it before. I guess it's probably inspired by her require incense. I guess I meant the latest incense, the one from the new boss. This is kind of inspired by her weekly boss form, huh? With all the wings. It's pretty cool. What's it called? Kiskililia. What the fuck? A demon of the night in Sumerian mythology. Associated with storms and dreams, she served as the protector of the goddess Inanna, ensuring her safe passage during her nightly journeys throughout the underworld. She is often depicted as a beautiful woman with bird-like claws, accompanied by 2 cats. Who are her cats? Rad. Oh, I had 80 gems hiding here. I should have grabbed those. So makes her the only Persona duo not named after a Greek myth. Interesting. I wonder how much longer they'll be able to keep that up. Alright, what do we got next? So she has 2 lines in her 1 attack animation? Oh, right. This is our new synergy, right? Do this real quick. This is hopefully a night hangout synergy, right? We could use a couple more night hangouts. For the best gameplay experience, this event is recommended for players who have completed Yui's synergy. I actually have. I have her rank 20 already. What are you doing here? Are we not planning to hang out? You have the aura of someone who's already lived several lifetimes. Does she know? Does she know about the loops? Means if I eat now, it counts as lunch.
そういえば、あなたはユイとよく会ってるんですよね。話聞いてるっすよ。マルトクで楽しくやってるって。
Everyone knows about the loops sometimes, even though if they're being like ironic sometimes. Her voice is nice, yeah. You hope the P6 characters are in college? No. It must be the exact same setting as every other Persona game. For some reason, this would completely and utterly disrupt the Persona formula if they weren't in the next phase of their life. I actually really do like her voice actress. She truly carries the charm of a late 20s already given up on life adult.
パソコンを使った何でもやって考えてください。新しめの会社だからマジで何でもやってます。
I actually really like Yui.
今の部署に私と同じ仕事してる人が他にいなかったんですけど、後輩ができたんでかなり楽になったって感じっす。伝わったかな。
Like I said, you can tell the developers like her a lot because they gave her a second synergy and a second character. I think Yui is like the only OC to get a non-seasonal variant, right?
あんまり見ない植物を扱ってるとこもあるんで、よかったら紹介しますよ。
Mont. I guess. I feel like that doesn't count as much because her first form is a 4-star, but I'll grant you that. That's fair. Whereas both of Yui's forms are 5 stars. Enable the auto plant feature. Adds 3 additional types of flowers for purchase. Oh, maybe I'll use it then. I never plant stuff.
Yeah, 気にしないでください。変な間できちゃって恥ずかしいっすね。
I like that she's an awkward girl failure.
いや、思ってたより疲れてんのかも。空腹だったんで。
This is how I feel like the Toriumi social link would have gone if we got to hang out with her outside of the game in Persona 3.
Hi, Matsukata desu. Hi. Hi. すぐ戻ります。会社に呼び出されて戻らないといけなくなりました。
Toriumi would have been worse. True.
せっかく話そうって決めたのに。
Surprised they took it a year and a half to get a tired office lady romance, considering a gacha game's main audience is tired office people. Yeah. True. Absolutely.
私から連絡してもいい感じ？
100%.
ありがてえっす。じゃあお言葉に甘えて。
As I go to my office job, fatigued every morning because I stay up too late streaming and grinding gacha games.
高校生の連絡先を知ってしまった。あ、いや、大丈夫っす。私が勝手に罪を感じてる。
I just started to feel like I might be making a mistake.
やばい、また会社から。じゃあ慌ただしくてすいません。戻ります。
She's great.
栄養ドリンクには結構うるさい方なんすよ。マジで文字通りの死
Oh,
活
she
問
has the
題。
little elephant watering pail. I'm gonna set this as the new priority because unfortunately for Ichigo, her synergy doesn't do anything, so... And I've already maxed out the rewards. Oh, where I could unlock new voice lines for each character that I can't understand because I don't speak Japanese. Katayama actually has really good benefits, so I have hers prioritized as well. Wait, is her achievement for maxing out her synergy great vegetables? That's cool. I like, I really still feel like there's a lot of, like, passion in this game. Like, just the little, like, nods and Easter eggs like that shows that they're, like, they're in it, man. I know that their budget's kind of limited compared to other gacha games, but it really doesn't feel like this is, like, a cash grab at all, honestly. Hey, Zombody. I'm on YouTube Shorts again? Really? Interesting. But yeah, I mean, like, I know this is made to make money like all gacha games are, but it really doesn't feel like that's, like, all they're trying to do. Like, there are people working on this that, like, just truly enjoy the Persona series. Ooh, I like her all-out attack cut-in. I like those eyes. Yeah, I wonder what puts me back on YouTube Shorts every time. You're overthinking it, don't worry. Oh yeah, I gotta do the quest. Learned these finishing touch portrait gallery items in the Thieves' Den exist. Oh yeah, you gotta buy their items from the gallery because they also provide minor stat boosts to each of the characters as well. I mean, they're really irrelevant, but every little bit counts. Yeah, the new YouTube view counter is like so weird. This event is voiced? That's actually a surprise. Luful judging. You get the platinum for little goody two shoes. You're nervous because you need to see every fucked up thing. I had a teacher very similar to Katayama in high school that I had a huge crush on. 毎年恒例の行事だからもう察してる人もいるかもしれないけどもうすぐ I never made it known for obvious reasons because I didn't want to put her in an uncomfortable spot and I knew it would the obvious answer would be no. 体育祭って暑苦しいし正直めんどいあんなの体育系な部活やってる子しか目立たないじゃんやんなきゃダメ Just got upset remembering we're getting visual novel styled events from now on. At least I like visual novels, so it's not as like disappointing to me, but I feel like they might change it up for global as well. The trophies pop up during the worst times, so that's definitely by design. Let me explain. They're bad-looking visual novel segments? Aren't they all? I know some people are still saying that it's because of, like, they're working on another game. I genuinely feel like the visual novel stuff's, like, hobbled together, because I do feel like the Miku thing, like, really,
なかなか面白そうではないか。
Really derailed the team's progress on events.
だがクラスの連中は
Maybe I'm being a little defensive of the team, but I feel like the Miku thing like really like threw him for the loop.
それで
I think they had other things planned for like the anniversary and stuff, and then Sega was like, no, you gotta do this. And I feel like it's like derailed development pretty hardcore.
軽く説明した方がいいわよね。実行委員は体育祭で行われる種目を決めたり、事前準備や当日の進行なんかが主な仕事。やること自体はそこまで複雑じゃないし、興味があればぜひ立候補してほしいんだけど。
Rico is gonna drag us into setting this up, isn't
い
she?
るかな？いたら挙手してくれる？先生
Oh, we get to hang out with Katayama. I'm in.
そうなるよね。
I'm not surprised. I'm all disappointed in all of you.
もちろんこれはただのボランティアってわけじゃ。
Volunteer. Wonder.
大きな行事の実行委員に率先して参加すれば評価にもつながって大学入試の面接でも
Would
役立
this
つ
be
し、
good for your college interviews?
責務を負うということはきっとみんなの将来の力にもな
I
る。
feel like volunteering for stuff like this would not be discussed in my college interviews. I didn't discuss it when I was talking about getting into some of my
チャン
colleges.
スだと思って立候補してみない？まあ突然言われてもって感じよね。ちょっと時間を置きましょうか。
I'm curious who's going to pull us into this. It's either going to be Rico or Katayama's going to pull us over at the end of the day and
少
be
しでも
like,
気になる人が
you're
いた
fucking
ら
volunteering. Oh, Motoha's going to be the one
私実行委員
to pull us into it.
新井さん、ありがとう。じゃあ一人は新井さんにお願いしようかな。あともう一人必要なんだけど。
Now we just need one more person. Who could be the next volunteer?
ね、君も一緒にやろうよ。実行委員そんなに大変じゃなさそうだし、片山先生が困ってるしさ。もとはよ、お前の優しさには感心するが、わしらには怪盗の仕事があることも忘れるな。
It is the sports festival, yeah.
どうする？判断はお前に任せるぞ。
You're on your own, Motoha. I really thought Rico was going to be the one to put Wonder's hand raise. So enthused.
ありがとう二人とも。じゃあもう一人の実行委員はあなたで決まりね。今日の放課後、生徒指導室で各クラスの実行委員の集まりがあるから。
You think Motoha's your favorite character? Yeah, I think all the characters, all the teammates in this game are really good. I feel kind of bad that they all get dismissed for being in the gacha game, but I really think they're all like genuinely good characters.
じゃあ1限目は数学だし、
I like all of
こ
them.
のまま授業に移るわね。まずは課題を集めるから後ろの人から回してちょうだい。
It's also, I think, it helps that most gacha games will usually like
やばい。
after every patch kind of like leaves other characters behind, but this is one of the few gacha games that I've experienced where like because of the Phantom Thief team dynamic, like there's always some characters that stay with you in every patch, which is interesting.
昨日徹夜でやったのに課題のノート家に忘れてきたかも。
A Persona 5X anime moves the needle? Is there gonna be an anime for this game?
実行委員の集まりここだったよね。じゃあ失礼します。
Leaks rumor? Nice. I cannot believe all the usual suspects signed up for this committee. No shot Shun volunteered for this of his own accord. Rico, I believe. Tomoko's got like 7 jobs to be at after school. I refuse to believe Shun just volunteered for this coincidentally. Like I said, Rico, totally. I knew she was gonna be on it.
そうね。私もみんなと同じ委員会になれて嬉しいわ。
There is some writer that absolutely regrets that Tomoko is not like an official Phantom Thief. One of the writers is going to bat for Tomoko every patch. She's still part of the core story. She's in the summer events. She's in the like in-between events. Is Shun in Tomoko's class?
リコ先輩こそどうして風紀委員ですよね。こういう行事の実行委員は例外的に他の委員との兼任が許されているのよ。風紀委員と違って体育祭実行委員は年中じゃなくて短期的なものだしね。At least Tomoko makes sense for this event specifically. それにその私のクラスにもやりたい人がいなかったというか。
どこも同じだったんですね。先輩もお疲れっす。
It's so weird she isn't a thief. It'd probably be too many thieves from the same class and school for Tomoko to be in there.
そんなことは。
So if you get like the Wonder, Shun, Motoha are like Joker, Ryuji on. Rico is the Makoto. You've got Shoki as your Yusuke. Tomoko would need to be a 3rd year, I feel like, for them to keep up the dynamic. Yeah, I think you're right, Final Fighter. I think that's a big point as to why she keeps getting included. Is because like the actual official team members is still too small. That's never been a problem for Personas before 5. Yeah, but this game has the 5 in its title. Also, I don't know, isn't that the case for Persona 4? I guess there are 4 people from Yu's class. Chie, Yukiko, and Yosuke. Forgot Yukiko wasn't a 3rd year, that's right. But Persona 3? No, Fuka is also in the same grade as Makoto. Different class, though.
皆さんとは演劇以外でもご縁があることは事前に察していました。我らは運命の糸で紡がれていますからね。縁獄なる十字路で交わり合うのは当然ですとも。
This is the last voice content we're getting for the Flower Man. His VA retired. I'm fine with that.
縁獄？運命の糸？あ、これ僕も何か言った方がいいのかな？
I don't really care about the Flower Man that much.
僕もみんなと運命が交わることができて嬉しいです。
Though I know the Yaoi enjoyers really like
はじ
him.
めまして。僕は芦屋正樹。3年生だよ。
So I probably shouldn't discount him too much.
堅苦しいのは苦手だから、年上とか敬語とか
あまり気にしないでほしいな。
了解です。よろしくお願いしますね。
I'll try not to be overly
慣
polite.
れてきたなって感じで。
Motoha has never been polite
時
a day
々
in her
3
life.
年生の廊下で見かけてはいたけれど、改めて話すのは私も初めてね。よろしく、芦屋くん。
こちらこそよろしく。種も
Kira fills that void as we figured out. True,
同じ学年で
yeah.
の君がいるのは心強いよ。
というか、彼とは知り合いなのよね。そちらの方が驚い
You
た。
already know Nagisa. Doesn't everybody know me?
素敵な縁があってね。
He used to call him Wonder's boyfriend, but he doesn't appear
お
often.
前って顔広すぎねえ
You really get around, Nagisa, huh?
それなんかどこに行っても君の知り合い一人はいそうだよね。
I'm a great big man whore. We're flower friends. Definitely the yaoi bait answer. Yeah, he was definitely for a while. I feel like the big yaoi ship, but I think Kira overtook him again.
お花仲間？ああ、いいね。これから僕も友達を紹介するとき
Tomoko's
は
jealous.
そう言おうかな。
She's currently seething, gripping the desk. What do you
多分こいつ
mean
のボケっすからあんま気にしなくていい
you're
です
working a part-time job with someone else?
芦屋先輩ってもしかして。
You're a little oddball. Remember when Motoha said it would take her a while to not be extremely polite?
僕また変なこと言っちゃった。
She's like, I'll try not to be overly polite. It might take me a minute. Her next sentence to him is,
全然謝るよ
You're
うな
kind of an oddball, ain't
こ
ya?
とすいません。
そうっすよ元はといえばこいつが変なふりしたせいで
Kira's definitely getting some sort of variant in the next year. Yeah, I think so too.
どうしたの、新井さん。何かあった？
Is this about Motoha's homework?
それは勘弁してください。代わりに教室の掃除とかゴミ捨てとか何でもやりますから。
ちょっと落ち着いて、新井さん。補習はないし、忘れてた課題は明日提出すればいいから。
元はお前課題忘れてんじゃねえってのつうかじゃあなんで片山先生がここに
なんでって、私が今年の体育祭の実行委員会の顧問だからよ。
Why is everyone surprised by this?
そんなに驚くこと？私は他の先生
I'm the only teacher who's not an advisor to any clubs. Oh, is that
ちょうど
true?
いいかなって。とりあえず体育祭実行委員の1回目の集ま
Why,
りを
why is
始めま
everyone
しょ
so shocked like Katayama wouldn't be like picking up extracurricular stuff?
う。さて、改めまして体育祭実行委員会の顧問を務めることになりました片山です。といっても企画の進行や決定権についてはみんなが主体だから、私はサポート役だと思ってね。何か困ったことがあったらいつでも声をかけてちょうだい。
片山先生が顧問。でもそれもそっか。生徒だけで企画できるものじゃないですよね。
I also think it's very funny that this game constantly portrays that like Katayama wouldn't be like one of the favorite teachers in the
片
school.
山さんが実行委員についてくれるってんなら100人力だわ
これほど心強いサポートはありません。改めて先生、よろしくお願いします。あなたたちは少し大げさだってば。
She has a lot of free time now that she's not running over
そ
random
れじゃ
people on the
本題に移
street.
って、こ
Yeah,
れから週に2回、
maybe that's
放
why
課後
she's
に
not
こ
the
の部屋で
favorite.
集まって
Maybe some
体
people
育祭
knew
を企
or
画する
assumed.
話し合いをしてもらいます。当日の開会式や閉
But
会
yeah,
式の
Kira's
流れも
definitely
そうだ
getting
け
an
ど、
alt
体育祭
in
で
some
開
event.
催す
Yeah,
る
he's getting
種
like
目に
the
ついても決めてほしい。
a summer skin, so he's definitely
こう
getting
いう
some
種目を
attention
や
for
ったら
sure.
盛り上がりそうとか、 この競技なら平等にみんな楽しめるとか、誰かが省かれることなく
It does seem like only summer
いい思い出になる
is the only time like alt versions of characters consistently come
全生徒が
out.
楽しめて
Yui's really only our precedent for like another random 5-star of a character.
それってかなり難しいような。
そうだね。けどきっとその考察はあなたたちの視野を広
Still
げ
very
て
surprised that
成
this
長につ
event
なが
is
るいい
voiced.
機会だと思う。
But I guess it's to hype up
難
Katayama
しい
more.
と思うけど、ぜひチャレンジしてみて。考えがまとまったら一旦私に報告をしてください。
Maybe curse
そこ
medic.
から正式に企画
Yeah,
が
maybe
通れ
he'll
ば
do the like
必要な
life
場所
steal
に機材を
healer
備
thing
え
I
たり
was like
詳細を集
theorycrafting
めていくこと
a
に
stream or two ago,
今の時点で質問がある
where
人
he
は
like heals the team based on how much damage he does to the enemy or something.
種目って好きな競技を何でも提案しちゃっていいんですか？例えば
A bread eating
パン
race?
食い競争とか。
Who is
小
Moto?
学生かよ。
Are you 5?
お前ならそう来るだろうなとは思ってたけど。
元葉はパンが食
I
べたい
think Moto just wants to eat bread.
違う、そんなことないってば。私もおにぎり食い競
I
争
would
でも
settle
大
for
賛
a
成だ
rice
し。
ball eating race.
それ結局食べたいだけってことじゃない。
まあ現実的かどうかはともかく今は自由にアイデアを出してほしいかな。
We need more medics. It's
玉
like
入れとか
Yukari and then
のような
nobody else.
体
Yeah.
育祭の定番の競技でもいいし
I mean, medics like
自分たちで新しい
can be
競技を
very
作
easily
っても
or like can very easily break the meta. So I see why they're so few and far between because they got to be very delicate with that
あなた
kit.
たちが思う最高の競技
Because
を
you
バン
like
バン
make
提
it
案
too
してみてね。
powerful, and then you've got like the twins healer.
そうですか。好きな競技。
You make it too niche, and no one would roll for that 5-star.
そうだ。オカルトと呪術を組み合わせて深淵にふさわしい。
But in gacha games, those are always the characters that like completely break up the meta if you're not careful. DPSs you can always like easily make
パン食い
irrelevant,
競争の
but
提案がありなら
supports
ラ
are
ーメン
always
食い競
tricky.
争でもいいんじゃねえか？
Because DPSs you can always just be like,
私の意
okay,
味わかんないじゃん。
this element
二人は
is
一
no
旦
longer
食べ物
effective.
から離れた方がい
Thank you.
いと思うわ。まあまあ、リコ先輩。
But for supports, I mean, like look at Cord.
君はどんな競技がや
It's
り
just
たい
that
とか
Cord's not
希望
a
ある？
medic, but still.
お花で何かできないかな。そこにそう大富豪要素を足したりとか。
先輩、相談していいですか？まずは理科室でどす黒いあれを手に入れて。
The generic NPCs have absolutely nothing to say. Something seems to be weighing on Miss Katayama. Oh, can we finally get some fucking joy medals? Is that what I saw as a reward? I'd like to actually be able to complete Barry's dagger. Unlock the story by clearing the required conditions.
が何の種目に出るのか決めていこうと思います。じゃあ最初に
I get the impression Motoha is supposed to be like fairly popular. Has that been this, like not in the community, but I mean in the school? She's well liked, isn't she? I know we're not like the rejects like the Phantom Thieves in Persona 5, so I think these characters are like well liked by their school. I know like all the base Phantom Thieves really aren't. But I think the Thieves of Desire are well liked. Well, maybe not. Most of the class just looks sleepy. Womp womp. We're canceling the sports festival. Things are starting to feel awkward. Lock in.
全力で走ったりしなくていいし、去年も結構人気だった競技なんだけど。
I bet you need to be good at running for ask about the other events.
ああ、うん、そうだね。とりあえず順番に聞いていくから。玉入れに参加したい人。
Nobody wants to do anything at all. Brutal. Poor Motoha. I feel like I always liked the like festivals at school. I'm surprised even, well, I guess it's supposed to be probably like a metaverse thing where everyone's desires are sapped. She looks so distressed.
ほとんど希望なし。全部実行委員が決めてほしいって言われてさ。なんであんなに反応が悪かったんだろう。そんなに体育祭が嫌なのかな。もしかして私たちが
Surprised Katayama wasn't in there to be like, yo, fucking pick something.
って言ってもな、そもそも受ける競技ってなんだ？
だよね。せっかくパンが食べられるのになんでダメだったんだろう。
If there's supposed to be 2 people from each class, who are the 2 people from each class? Is that really all the classes in this school? Oh, I guess they just didn't even bother to include the generic NPCs this time in this scene.
みんなやりたくなるのかも。もっと多分そういうことじゃないと思うよ。
いいじゃねえよ。お前はまず
Stop thinking about food. Can she?
つが俺のクラスだけかもしんねえけどよ。体育祭にそもそも参加しねえって言ってるやつ多くないか？
僕のクラスは3年で受験を控えてるからってのもありそうだけど、それにしても不参加予定の人が多いかな。
大盛況というわけではなかったけれど、欠席者はほとんどいなかったわ。3年生も含めて。
なんとかできないかな。これじゃ委員の進行もできないし。
考えたくはないけれど、もし当日参加する生徒があまりにも少なければ体育祭の中止もありえるわね。
中止ってマジっすか？
あくまで推測だけど、例えば
Say
全校
only
生
half
徒の
the
半分が
students
参
show
加
up.
しないと
I
か、
feel like that's actually a good turnout
そ
ratio.
んな状況だと学校行事とは言えないもの。先生たちが中止の判断をしてもおかしくないわ。
Maybe this is a smaller school, but
年に1回の体育祭な
half
の
would
に。
be like a big success. Maybe it's because I went to public
待って
school.
ください。じゃあ俺が夜通し考えた漆黒なる翼が舞い降りる闇の競技、カオスサンクチュアリの実現も不可能なんですか？
それはそもそも予算不足で却下されたろ。
でもせっかくみんなで頑張っているのに無駄になっちゃったら悲しいね。
どうしよ
We get Katayama to whip them all into shape. We ended the meeting to give ourselves more time to think. Everyone's basically still here.
苦戦しているな。集会に来ている実行委員の人数も減っていたようだが。
ああ、確かに。2回目から来
I think it's funny, Lufel never complains about being in the bag. Morgana, I think, really didn't like the bag.
時間になっても来ねえから委員会始めちまったが、あいつらもどうしたんだか。
う。体育祭に参加したい人も少なくて、実行委員もいつの間にか減ってる。これ結構
Are
や
our
ばくない？
synergy members just like immune to losing their desires to the metaverse?
ねえルフェル、私の早合点かもしれないけれど、枯渇学園の生徒から
Because Flower Boy
参加した
and
いという
Chosen One are
欲望
both
が
perfectly
奪われて
fine.
いる。そんなことはありえるのかしら。
ふむ、実はわしもその可能性について考えていた。
Yeah, just being friends with Wonder kind of
この学園内に
protects
得体
them.
の知れない気配を感じていてな。加えて生徒たちの無気力状態だ。これらを総合して考えると、枯渇学園に一時的な異世界が
Will we ever
発生してい
see
る
Lufel
可
wear
能
the
性があ
goggles?
る。
それは私たちが以前に正気と巻き込まれたメメントスとは別の異世界ということよね。
言い換えりゃ簡易パレスみてえなもんか。そこでシャドウが暴れてるってのかよ。
それってつまり前に海とかでできてたやつと似てるってことだよね。
ああ、そういうことだ。例えば海水浴場というのは人間の泳ぎたい、開放感に包まれたい、そういった欲望をかきたてやすい場所であろう。体育祭も同じだ。1位になりたい、皆で盛り上がりたい、そのような前向きな欲望もあれば、逆に参加したくない、大勢の前で恥をさらしたくない、そのような後ろ向きな欲望も多く渦巻いていると予想できる。
だからこの時期限定で学園に簡易的な異世界が形成されてしまったということね。
ああ、だが逆に時期が過ぎれば体育祭への欲望も薄まるということ。それに伴い突発的に発生した枯渇学園の異世界は自然と消滅するはずだ。ただ問題は体育祭を起点とした欲望ともあり、 開催前に消滅するとは考えられまい。
マジかよ。それ結構まずいんじゃねえの？
もしシャドウが異世界で生徒の欲望を奪っていれば最悪なことが起きてしまう可能性もあるわね。
それにこのままだと体育祭自体も開催できなくなっちゃうってこと？そんなの放っておけないよ。せっかく年に一度の行事なのに。私たちで調べよう、リーダー。
Do you think
異世界が関係しているのなら私たち以外に問題を解決できないなら放ってはおけないわ。正気にも連絡しましょう。
our other two non-schoolmate Phantom Thieves are chilling out in the back here, just listening in on our conversation? Got a metaverse on our hands. The new Fortune Weave profile is voiced by Kaylee Mills. That's not a huge surprise. Hasn't she been in Fire Emblem games before? She's a pretty big name voice actress, and it seems like there's a lot of fucking characters in Fortune's Weave. Awkwardly not inviting our soon-to-be other member. It does feel weird that it's like super obvious she's going to be a Phantom Thief, but she gets excluded from some of these events. Yeah, they text the group chat with Aaron. Well, that's what I was saying. I think it'd be funny if Aaron was just like sitting in the window here. Just staring. It's like, I can help.
なら30分後くらいに校門で集合。
Oh, she was only in Heroes? Why did I think she was in Conquest?
じゃ、そういうことで。俺は小腹空いたし、購買で何か食い物買ってくるわ。
Yeah, I hope we can just get to the story point where Aaron joins the team.
あ、でも新作のチョコホイップメロンパンもいいな。いやでも。
へいへい。つか迷うくらいならどっちも買えばいいんじゃねえか。
確かに。じゃあ焼きそばパンとチョコホイップメロンパンとコロッケハンバーガーお願い。
なんで増えてんだよ。
Is she not Lucina?
私もなるべく早く終わらせて校門に向かうわね。
了解です。じゃあまた後で。
Oh, no, that's Laura Bailey, right?
せっかくの体育祭なんだし、何か出てみない？結構楽な種目もあるよ。
いや、だから面倒なんですって。別に俺が出なくてもいいじゃないですか。
Katayama's trying her best.
私はみんなに出てほしいなって思ってる。誰かが省かれるなんて、ほら悲しいじゃない？それにね、友達と参加したりするといい思い出にもなるかなって。
思い出とかどうでも。俺もう行きます。
あ、ちょっと。
Katayama always looks like so distressed when students walk away from her.
ちゃってたか。でもそれなら話は早いね。
I like when anime characters' hair has like a
でき
mind
る
of
だ
its
けみん
own.
なに参加しても
Like
ら
you
い
can
たく
see
て
her
さ。
hair is just kind of like bouncing up and down, despite the
と
fact
にか
that
く
there's like
声
no
をかけて
wind source
話を
here.
聞いてるんだけど、今のところ突っぱねられてばかり。
Like she's got a jellyfish on her head.
そんなことないよ。あなたたちは実行委員として十分頑張っている。私のわがままかもしれないけどね。こうやって大人数でやる行事ってさ、学生のうちにしかできないから。大人になると友達でも職場が違ったりして気軽に集まれることって少なくなるし、それに私は学生時代いろいろ事情もあってこういう行事に参加できずで後悔しちゃったから。だからできれば全員に参加してほしいと思ってる。みんなで一緒に頑張って勝ったり負けたりして悔しさや嬉しさを共有し合ってほしい。もし何か不満があって参加したくないなら相談に乗りたいって思ってるんだ。で、生徒に話すことじゃなかったね。ごめん。
Why isn't this something she'd be
Yeah,
telling a
気をつけて
student?
帰る
That's actually like
私は
great
もう少
advice.
しやることがあるから。
What?
片山は相変わらずのようだな。
Truly a paragon of
生徒
virtue.
の考え行動できる立派な教諭だ。ああ、そうだな。奴の思いを無下にはできまい。すでに他のメンバーは揃っているはずだ。校門に行くぞ。
Challenge 1. Can't wait for every event after this and its long line of convenience and excuses to get Shoki and Aaron into the mix. Yeah, I feel like it won't be too hard. Motoha's like staring a hole into Riko's head. Oh, big ol' eyes. A foot away.
全校生徒から体育祭へのやる気が失われてるか。そいつは確かにおかしいな。もちろん運動が苦手だってやつもいるだろうが、全員がそんな状態ってのは不自然だ。
I felt like a lot of people wanted to participate in the like sports festivals when I was in high school.
学園に世界ができ
It was usually like some fun end of the year thing.
他校のお前に頼ってしまうのも悪い気はするが、今回も力を貸してくれぬか。
We just kind of got to like fuck around.
せい、当たり前だろ。俺だって怪盗団の一員なんだからな。
Was that like that for you guys, or did any of you guys have like a sporting event kind of thing at the end of the year? It wasn't technically called, in my school it wasn't called like sports festival, it was called like field day.
体育祭も絶対に成功させないと。
じゃあ、ナビの起動は頼むぜ、リーダー。
Field day, yeah. That was a big deal. Trying to remember the name for a couple days. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what they call it in the States. It seems like if it's a festival,
やっぱここ前に迷い込んだ
maybe it's a little bit longer in Japan. But it was like one big day in the US. And yeah, it seemed everyone kind of wanted to do it. Even if there wasn't like specific like sports you participated in. There was like a lot of like other
かもこの雰囲
like
気
fun activities and stuff.
メメントスというよりは
I was an athlete in high school, so I mean, I kind of participated in a lot more stuff than probably a lot of other people did.
おいおい
But
じゃあここにも下
it was
砂
still
みたい
really.
な
I
欲
think
望
even
が
the like the
歪んだシャドウ
non-sport
が
stuff
いるってのか
that was on like the field day was still really
い
fun.
や主は存在していないようだお宝の気配を感じないからなもしや複数人の同一意識がここを生んだ何にせよ
I always remember
ま
it
だ断
being
定は
excitement
できぬ
amongst
が
the school. Yeah.
てか何あれ学校自体もすごい色になってるし
I mean, obviously, we know there's like supernatural causes for why the students in the game are not interested in school festival, but
ふむ主が存在しないパレスということはシャドウたちも暴走はしていないのかもしれん
でも用心するに越したことはねえだろうな
案内はお前らに任せるぜ俺は体育館以外枯渇の校舎の勝手はわかんねえからよ
任せて
Shoki's Phantom Thief outfit still is really
基
cool,
本はいつもの校舎
despite
と
this
同
just
じよう
being
だ
his
し
4-star form.
よーしじゃあまず気合い入れようかお願いリーダー
His is like notably higher quality than the rest of the teams.
おお
That's why I hope the DPS characters eventually start like just hanging out in their 5-star form. I think that's not the case, but like I feel like Motoha should be in her like 5-star form most of the time. I get the story reason why Riko stays as her 4-star because
だが予想
she's
通
the
り
navigator.
欲望の暴走には至っていないようだなむしろ正規さ
But
えも
Motoha's
感じられ
5-star
ぬよう
form
に
is
見え
like
るが
such a visual upgrade. It'd be a shame. Shun's is unique though. I kind of like his, but it's like lower
警
quality
戒は解かないように
texture-wise. Also, I hate Wonder's default outfit.
いや
Like I say it every time, but his lunar fit's so much better.
なんて
I really don't like his "We have Joker at home" fit.
全然反応しねえなまるでこっちの話が聞こえてねえみた
I
い
feel like that also gives people like
あるいは聞く気がない
a
のかもしれ
weird
ない
impression of this game since his like
他のやつにも話しかけてみて
his main fit is so Temu Joker.
試してみる価値はありそうだなだがその前に皆へ一つ忠告だ何やら屋上の方から不穏な気配を感じるそちらに赴く際は戦闘も覚悟しておけ
屋上ここで欲望が奪われてい
There's an
ると
implication they're
訂正
using
な
it in the story. Yeah, but do they like walk around casually in their like 5-star forms?
そこに元凶がいるってわけかよ
じゃあ他の生徒たちのシャドウの様子を見ながら屋上に向かってみよう
Unfortunately, yeah, it's kind of what I figured.
え嘘あれシャドウ
でけえ
It's a big
わ
boy.
しですら見たことのないシャドウだあやつ並々ならぬ負の
He
欲
looks
望を
sad.
感じるな
こいつが今回の原因ってことか
その可能性が高いと思うわにしても大きいわねそれに何か複数の意志が混ざり合ってるような
Could have used that a couple palaces earlier.
なんかブツブツ言ってない
This is a new shadow design.
休んでも別によく
なんで無駄なことさせるんだろう、学校は。どうせみんなも参加しないし。
こいつの喋ってることを独り言に聞こえねえな。いろんな種類の声が混ざってるっつうか。
もしかするとうちの生徒たちの不満が集まっているのかもしれないわね。
そりゃつまり体育祭やりたくねえ奴らの愚痴とか文句の集合体って。
Let's blow it up.
そう考えれば合点はいくな。悲しいことではあるが。
Can someone hold poor Luful? Look at his neck. Look how he's got a strain to talk to us. Oh, Jaha, pick him up. Poor man can't even get above the text box.
こういう後ろ向きな声って実行委員としては聞けば聞くほど複雑な気分になるよね。
でもこいつのせいで枯渇の生徒は欲望を奪われてやる気を失ってんだよな。だったらお前らが落ち込むことはないだろう。むしろ原因が分かってよかったじゃないか。
We get 2 mini games in this event? Oh, cool.
落ち込むよりも元凶を叩く。
I'll probably just do like the story events on the stream. Maybe I'll do a round or two of the mini games, but I won't grind out the whole thing on stream.
こちらの存在に気づいたか。身構えろ。来る
I'm
ぞ。
surprised it took so long for it to notice us. Any info on the enemy? I'm gonna assume
呼ばれたからには任せて。
it is
最
weak
高のステージにし、はい乗り越えてきましたから。
to Zio because this is Katayama's banner. I haven't built her yet, but we can still throw the Akihiko team
準
together.
備できてるよ。
I assume Blitz replaces Turbo in this team comp for Akihiko? I actually haven't looked.
トロトロしてたら置いてくかね。歌声よ届いて。
Oh, wait. Forgot to turn on the fast forward again after the
テ
animations.
ルペお願いみんなを守って。仕掛けるよ。続いて。いいよ。あえている。はっこれで仕留める。
I like Turbo though. I'm still saving my gold tickets for when Turbo hits standard.
ベルトだ。ビティス最短距離で突っ走るよ。
Turn off auto for a second. Okay. Why? The UI element isn't here? That's probably just for the challenge thing you're thinking of. This is just the story version, so I don't think there's too much going on here.
ありがとう。
Oh yeah, it shows home and away now.
行きますよ。エウテルペ。何度だって立ち上がって奇跡を起こしてみせます。いや、上げてくよ。私がついてるから。みんなきっといいよ。
What does that mean?
いいよ。
I mean, I assume it has something to do with the special mechanics of the boss.
いただいていく。
ありがとう。
いつかわしくない。いけトリデュークス。加勢する。
You get a special animation for hitting 100.
トリデュークス。
We'll probably do that during the actual challenge. The story boss is usually too easy. Anything but the sports festival. Blitz is only in one of Akihiko's recommended teams? Really? I assumed she was like his standard support. What does she do then? If she isn't for Akihiko. I mean, it's too late. I've already committed to getting a copy of her and her 5-star weapon, but I think I probably overextended by rolling for her 5-star weapon. It was probably not worth, but Motoha carry, yeah, I'll get right on using Motoha in battle. Or do you mean the 5-star Motoha? Are you not memeing? She gets replaced by the dog. Do I roll for the dog?
この異世界にいた生徒のシャドウってみんなおとなしくてじっとしていたでしょ
I feel like
それが
I
急に
don't.
みんな動き出したみたいなのしかもかなり活発にね
Koromaru is built specifically for fire, ice, and electric teams, so he replaces Fuka.
あいつら話しかけても全然反応しなかったよな。
でもそれって欲望を取り戻せたってことじゃない？
そうだな。自分たちの目で何が起きているのか確認すべきだろう。
I feel like I gotta get a skip in somewhere. Is it Junpei? Junpei's a fire DPS, isn't he? Yeah, these. Because surely. Katone is going to be fire something, right? Fire defender, aka Makoto's best support. I don't like that. I shall continue to use Yukari to support him.
むしろ逆になってない？
つまりこれは彼らにも欲望が戻った
Koromaru is a good boy, but he's still a male, unfortunately.
いやちょっと待て。だとするといつもの部活はこんな元気いっぱいのやつばっかなのか。
だよな。むしろこっちの方が異常事態だぜ。
これはわしの仮説だが。
A game theory!
屋上のシャドウは一部の生徒たち
Man, remember game theory?
体育祭を行いたくないという負の感情の集合
Different
体
days
だっ
on
た。
YouTube, man.
それを排
I
除した
remember
ことで
game theory.
生徒たちから欲望が奪われることはなくなったわけだが、むしろもともとやる気のあった生徒たちは今までの抑圧が一気に解放された状態になっている。
It's a shame that's like completely fallen off. Are they still active? Yeah, they are.
理解しづら
But
い
their like private equity firm or whatever the fuck that owns them now is like monetizing the shit out of them, and they don't do like theories really anymore. They just kind of do summaries of stuff.
もう3日も口にしておらん。
Okay, Lufel, settle down.
苦しい。肉を食べたくてしょうがない。カルビ、 ハラミ、ロース、夢にまで出てくる。どうした？なんと今日は肉を食べ放題していいのか？
No Mad Pat hits, yeah.
おー、やったぞー！
They've got like a membership thing and all kinds of like ridiculous stuff.
という感じで、今まで肉を食べられなかった反動で皆の欲望が暴走しているのだ。
I think he's just hungry.
なんだそりゃ。
いや、説明は分かりやすかったけどさ、なんで肉で例えたの？あとよだれ拭きな。
わしとしたことが。
The saliva suck noise from
まあ
the
つま
VA.
り生徒は抑圧から解放されたことで体育祭に超やる気になったってことだな。
Random meat dance. I mean, Motoha was just like this about the bread a little bit ago, so not too much room to talk.
今はむしろ何もしないことが最善だろう。一時的な暴走であり、やがて感情も収まっていくはずだ。
It'll eventually die
放
down,
って
yeah.
おいて問題はない。
If we're counting Koromaru as Persona 3's mascot and not, I guess, safe to say Lufel is the best Persona mascot, yeah. I think so.
騎馬戦やるのに人数足りないんだよ。一緒にやろうぜ。24時間ぶっ続けてな。
Aigis is the mascot? Is she the mascot or is she the protagonist of
一時的な暴走と
the
言っ
answer?
ても。
さすがにあの勢いに付き合ってたら体が持たねえぞ。
リーダー、早く戻ろう。
You never went fishing with Lufel? I don't need to. Do 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 do. It's definitely not Teddy. Oh yeah, it's definitely not Teddy. That's for sure. They stored all of Lufel's unlikability in his backseat fishing. That's fine.
Ah, 実行委員さん、ちょっといいか。体育祭なんだけどさ。
まだリレーの枠空いてる。やりたかったけど言うタイミング逃しちまってさ。
私も本当は玉入れやりたかった
All
の。
fishing is just sitting there. I mean, I did the summer fishing event. I mean, I guess I didn't go to like the fishing area proper. I don't really do that fishing minigame, but we did the summer fishing event. I got all the gems in that, or the jewels. Really hope you like Teddy in Revival. His voice doesn't sound as annoying as fuck anymore. I do think Teddy's gonna be much better in Revival. Especially because everyone says they're
聞いてるか？
making him much closer to his original take.
いいだろ、頼む。
Which will probably be good for his
お願い
character.
実行委員さん。
But what will Teddy be if he's not that high-pitched, hollow-out voice? I haven't even really listened to what his new voice sounds like, because like I said, I didn't watch the new trailer stuff.
やーぎゃうるせえんだよ。
I I just don't need to. Blitz is used for Igus. I was worried I pulled her for no reason. Wait, what? Teddy is supposed to be a young boy counterpart to Nanako despite his teenage appearance. Interesting. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like he's going to be like the most rewritten character for Revival, so I'm very interested to see how he'll be portrayed. Is that Teddy's original voice actor? Final Fighter? Sam Riegel? Blitz is an all-purpose debuffer. Oh, I thought she was like preferred for Zio. She can work with anybody? Then why does she have such a low use case? Power Crept by Korra. No, I refuse. He had a different VA in Persona 4 originally. Persona 4 characters got recast so much. That's why I thought it was so funny that there was so much of an outcry for that Revival recast them as well. I feel like something's happening.
力がみなぎってきた気がするぜ。
本当だね。なんだか元気になってきた。
Surprised everyone's into it. I expected at least Rico to be like, okay, you can stop now. Wait, do they all know we have an owl? Oh, she was just straight up ignoring him. Okay, I guess that's fair.
今まで無関心だったみんなが体育祭に興味を持ってくれたのは嬉しいのだけれど、これで順風満帆だとは思えなくて。
Good luck, 12 hours.
不安になるのわかります。みんな態度が急に変わりすぎてるし。でもいいことなのは確かですよ。実行委員
This beats a school full of sports haters.
そうね。私が心配しすぎてるのかも。ありがとう、ともこ。
俺の力分け与えられましたか。
復活。ありがとう、黒谷くん。さすがだよ、頼りになる。
Is Sacred Glory? Wait a minute. Is that the name of one of his like Phantom Idol moves? Actually, I had to double check that.
やっぱ選ばれたもんは違うな。なんで選ばれたのかはさっぱりだけど。
言うよりあんまり無理しないでね。
Because that would be really funny if that's like one of his actual moves.
はい。
Oh, it's Sacred Fire.
ありがとうございます。これも導かれし仲間たちのため、安いものですよ。
じゃあ黒谷くんから元気いっぱいもらったし、そろそろ仕事しますか。
I gotta respect the sheer
なかなか楽しかったぜ
invulnerability to embarrassment
で
that
今日は
Kurotani
何すりゃいいんだっ
possesses.
け？
まずはそれぞれがクラスで聞いた情報の共有をしておきましょう。
Rico has just not acknowledged that this
情
has
報
happened.
の共有？
ええ、みんなの話だと各クラスで生徒から種目指定
She's
や
like,
参
I'm
加
not
の依頼を受け
participating
た
in
でし
this.
ょ。だから各学年の申請状況を整理して種目別の出場者表を資料化する必要があるわ。
Spreadsheets.
そっか、種目もそうですけど出場人数自体もドーンと増えてますもんね。
Spreadsheets.
何言ってんだよ。お前がい
Sorry,
れ
I
ば
just got work PTSD.
別にそんなこと。
なんか言い争ってるように聞こえねえか。
声もかなり荒っぽかったよね。もしかして喧嘩とか？ちょっと私見てくるよ。
うん。何かトラブルかもしれないし、一人で行かせるわけにはいかないよ。
そうね。今日は校内も浮ついているし、あなたと芦屋くんで同行をお願いできる？私たちはその間資料をまとめておくから。もし危険そうだったらすぐに先生を呼んでね。
Call a teacher over. Can't wonder just throw hands with him.
だからさ、玉入れすんのに人数足んねえんだって。いる
Beanbag
だけでいいか
toss.
らさ。
In my culture, that's called cornhole. Thank you very much.
完全にそっちの都合だし。
Beanbag toss.
付き合ってくれよ。どうせ予定
You
とか
can
ないん
tell
だ
the
から。
localizers are Californian.
はいはい、ストップ。これどういう状況？
So have you guys in chat call it cornhole as well?
ナイスタイミング。
I assume what they're talking about is the thing where you got like the two wooden panels with like the hole in it and you gotta throw the beanbags into it.
あのさ、体育祭の種目増やしてくんない？今のじゃ物足りないし、あんま面白くないから。
え？増やす？多少なら調整できるけど、何か希望があるの？
どうせ適当なこと言ってるだけでしょ。それよりも体育祭は中止した方がいいと思う。
中止？なんで？
いや、それよりさ、もっと面白い競技が欲しいんだよ。で、目立って盛り上がってみんなでわーっとなれるやつとか。
What are these people doing just like standing back here?
てか俺が今から
Like Slender
実行委員
Man.
に入って種目決めればいいのか。
まあ、ちょっと落ち着いた方がいいんじゃないかな。
Don't be hasty.
ほら、こういうバカなこと言い出すやつも出てくるし、中止した方がいいよ。脳筋で陽キャが騒ぎたいだけの行事に何の意味があるんだ。君たちだってやりたい人がいなかったから強制で実行委員やらされてるんじゃないの？
そんなことないよ。私は自分から立候補したし。
Hardcore sports stands, dedicated gym dodgers. Stands is still a popular term, I suppose, huh?
あなたたちこんなところで騒いでどうしたの？
あ、片山先生。実はこの2人が体育祭について揉めてるっぽくて話を聞いてたんです。
不満があるなら実行委員の顧問の私が聞くよ。どうしたの？
体育祭の種目増やしてほしいです、先生。もっと盛り上がるようなやつ、もっとブワーってなるような
Who voices this random student? Get him in the
意
booth
欲
as an
がある
idol.
のはいいこと。ただ今の話だと具体的に何がしたいのかわからないかな。まずどういう競技をどう盛り上げたいのかをまとめましょう。それを実行委員で検討します。熱意があるのはとても嬉しいわ。でもね、体育祭はあなただけの行事じゃないから。
あ、そうだな。あ、いや、そうですね。先生の言う通りだと思います。じゃあ競技とかいろいろ考えたらまとめて手直すわ。
Good on you, kid. Embrace those
あなた
passions.
はどう？もし不満があれば何でも言ってね。
僕は体育祭がなくなればいいと思ってます。
それはどうして？
さっきも実行委員に言いましたけど、やっても意味がない。
Does there need to be a point to having fun?
学校って僕たちが大人になるための準備をする場所ですよね。体育祭なんて将来役に立たないくだらない行事よりももっと
It'd be funny if Katayama was like, do you study?
そうね。確かに体育祭は全員が楽しめる行事では
And do you study, kid?
特に運動が得意じゃない人にとってはそうよね。でも逆の立場だったらどうかな。君が得意で一生懸命頑張ってるものがあって、それが誰かに否定されたら悲しいと思うんだ。それに大人になる準備って意味なら勉強以外にもたくさん学ぶべきものはあるよね。
Don't worry, kid. There will be plenty of opportunities where you have to do things you don't like as an adult.
クラスの
In
みんな
fact,
と
that's all
団
of
結
it.
して優勝に向けて頑張ることとか。
優勝なんて無理に決まってますよ。僕運動音痴だし。
結果を気にしなくていいのよ。失敗だって多くしたっていい。たとえ優勝できなくてもさ、みんなと一緒に努力した経験だけは消えないでしょ。それはきっとあなたが社会人になった時、困難に挑戦する自信にもつながると思うんだ。だからあなたにも体育祭を経験してほしい。きっと成長するいい機会になると思うから。参加するのに不安があれば、私や実行委員もそれが取り除けるように頑張るよ。
I'm randomly hungry now.
私たちもみんなが楽しんで
All
ほ
of
し
the
いし
talk
ね。
of meat
何
from
かが苦手だって意見も大歓迎だよ。
Luful and bread from
僕も運動が
Motivaha.
得
I
意
want a
ってわけじゃ
sandwich.
ないから力になれると思うし、気楽に言ってね。
結局体育祭はやるってことですね。わかりました。
少しは思いが伝わってればいいんだけど。というより
Poor Katayama.
大声が聞こえて気になって来てみたんだけど、あなたたちは大丈夫だった？
She tries so hard.
全然。っていうか片山先生、すっごいかっこよかったです。後でリコ先輩とかシュンにも伝えなきゃ。
何のこと？
僕ならあんなに嫌だって言ってる人に何て言えばいいのかわからないですよ。
ほんとそう。逆の立場ならって言われた時ハッとしましたもん私。
Broken Charger has found second life. Nice.
ちょっとからかわないでよもう。でもそう言ってくれると嬉しいわね。何にせよ収まってくれて安心したよ。それよりあなたたち、今は実行委員の集まりの時間じゃなかった？
Where is Miss Katayama's like big ruler?
これは廊下で大
That
き
she
い
like
声が聞
smacks
こ
on
え
her
た
hand to be
時。
intimidating. She's got it in her all-out attack art, but she never carries it around.
新井さんが率先してトラブルを解決しようとしてくれて
Also ratting on Motoha, crazy.
分かってるわ、冗談よ。じゃあ一緒に教室に戻りましょうか。
Also, is Miss Katayama like 2 apples tall? How is even Motoha taller than her?
体育祭何が何でも楽しむぞみたいな。
やる気がある人が増えたのは
Can I look that
も
up?
ちろん
Is
喜
her height
ば
been
しいこ
revealed?
とです
How
わ。
tall is
さっきみたいに
Katayama
少し暴走気味の生徒がい
persona?
たことも事実ですし、それに今の種目は面白くないって言われたのは悲しかったな。
She is 160 centimeters tall. I don't know what that means.
とりあえず思ったことを全部口に出しちゃってるみたいな。
160 centimeters 2
これ
feet.
はさっき先輩たちの話を
She is
聞いて
5'3".
思い出したんですが、うちのクラスでも参加したくない人が妙
It's very
に
small.
攻撃的になっている気がします。
Apparently, GTA 6 is 80 hours long if you focus solely on the main story.
わかった。みんなは心配しないね。
Average JRPG.
この件は私に任せてもらってもいいかな。さっきみたいな体育祭を否定する問い合わせは私が全部引き受けます。
いやいや、数も数っすよ。そりゃ先
80 is
生だけ
below
じゃ大
average,
変だって
yeah.
各クラスでは数
80
名
is
だと
pretty
して
long
も
for an open world game, though, I
全
feel
校で
like.
は数十人になるはずです。さすがにお一人は。だけどね、これからあなたたちの仕事はどんどん増えていくと思うの。体育祭への要求はかさむ一方だろうし、ならせめて逆の意見の生徒は
Does that mean she baited us? Didn't she say this was gonna be really easy?
でも
気にしないで。こ
You're
れは
close to 100 on
教
Mass
師と
Effect
し
for
て
3
の責務はも
games.
ちろんだけど、
Really?
あなたたちに任せてばかりじゃ顧問である私の意味がなくなっちゃうし。
Have you been doing all the side content?
生徒に心配されちゃうか。もう少し頼りがいがあると思ったんだけど。
そんなことないっすよ。ただこうなったのももしかすると異世界がじゃあなくてその単純に先生が仕事増えて大変つが。
二人ともありがとう。大丈夫だよ。
I'm trying to think how long my playthroughs
も
were
う結構
recently.
遅いし、いろいろあって大変だったでしょ。
Oh, I can actually
今日
check
は
on
一旦
Steam.
解散したらどう？
Would give me a rough estimate. Oh, hang on. Just realized it. Tapped me out. I didn't mean to do that. 162 hours for my 3-game playthrough.
やれやれ
I also probably
思い返せば
had a bunch of
朝から
idle time on the
ご苦労だった
menu
な
though, so that's probably not super accurate.
随
Probably
分
closer to
校
like
内の様子
140.
が変わっ
But
ているようだが
本当だよ。もうみんなどうしちゃったんだろう。
sometimes I just leave. I have a bad habit of like when I'm playing games off stream, sometimes I just like leave them running. Even if I'm going to like do something else.
というより昨日の時点でルフェルが予測していたものよね。
I know I've shown my like apartment on stream before, or like I've got a video posted of it. Like my kitchen's like right behind me. So sometimes I'll just like go make dinner or something like while the game's still running and
現実世界にも影響を及ぼし、大勢の生徒たちが過剰に体育祭にやる気を抱いている。そうよね。
sometimes I leave it running if I go for a nap.
ということはこれ
Too.
俺らの
Which I got a bad habit of doing.
なんとかなんねえのかよ。
でもさっきさ、
Also, hearing you talk about it lately, gamers, made me want to start up another replay.
大勢がやる
I was just thinking about like, well, I don't have the platinum on PlayStation. I've got all the achievements on Xbox. I've got all the achievements on Steam.
あくまでわ
And I
し
have
の
the
推
trophies
測
on
だが
PlayStation for another Mass Effect run.
あの異世界と屋上のシャドウが生まれたのは体育祭
But I've-
否定派の負の
I've sworn
集合体だったと仮定する
There's so many other games that I gotta play.
わしらはそれを討伐しやる気のある生徒たちから欲望が奪われることを阻止したわけだがその異世界とシャドウを生み出した者たちはそもそも最初から体育祭を否定しているのだ故に欲望の抑圧が解放されたわけではなく今でも体育祭を否定し続けているむしろ
The
暴
Evil
走した
Shepherd
生徒
after?
たちの異様な熱気に当てられさらに体育祭
Probably
を否
romance
定
Garrus.
する
Garrus
感
is a
情
good
が
romance.
高
I
まっ
just
たように
romanced
思う
Garrus in my first ever
要は最初から
female
体
shep
育祭否定
playthrough
派だった奴ら
that
が
I did on
さらに
Steam.
こじらせちまったって
On Xbox, I always played as male Shep.
あでも確かにさっきの人絶対体育祭をやりたくないって空気になってたもんね。
でもルフェル、その体育祭否定派の人たちは異世界にシャドウとして存在してなかったの。屋上の元凶は討伐したわけだし、少なからず否定派の人にも影響はあったんじゃないかって。
これも家庭の話になるが体育祭否定派の人間のシャドウはいなかったように思う体育祭をやりたくないという感情は誰しもが持ち欲望の歪みとは言えないからなだが逆に今体育祭肯定派の熱気に当てられ体育祭否定派の欲望が歪んでしまったならば異世界でシャドウが現れている可能性はある屋上にいた異形が復活する可能性もな
The desire to not be in the festival is also a desire.
せっかく倒したのになんかこれ、前よりもっと厄介になってるような。
そんなことないわ。今は前向きに捉えましょう。少なくとも生徒たち全員が体育祭をやりたくないわけではないと分かったんだから。
加えて欲望を搾取していた原因も判明しわしらの行動で最悪も回避できたのだからな
まあそりゃそうか
あとは体育祭否定派の人をどうするかだよね。考え直してくれたりしない
The
かな。
anti-sports festival. Oh, I thought that's just she was talking about the group of students. I thought there was like an anti-sports festival also being
人の
taking
自
place.
由な権利でもあるし、体育が苦手な人に強制的に参加を進めるのも逆効果になってしまうと思うの。
ですね。私も勉強会強制参加だって言われたらすごい嫌かも。
じゃあどうすんだいっそ異世界に行って否定派のシャドウを改心でもさせっか
Do 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 do
だよ
do.
な。嫌って思ってるやつの心を無理やり変えるってのは俺もやりたくねえし。
私も君の意見に賛成。まあかといって解決策があるわけじゃないけど。
少し落ち着きましょうか。昨日の今日だし、今はまだ様子を見た方がいいかもしれない。
そうだな。数日も経てば生徒の暴走も収まり、否定派の感情も落ち着くかもしれん。その時までに策を練るとしよう。今回はただシャドウを倒せば良いという問題でもないからな。
This isn't a problem we can solve through combat alone. That's not true. I'm gonna blow up that fucking boss, and the problem will be solved. Just like every time. This is like a super long event. Do we keep going? I don't know if I want to do like another stream of this event though. There's not like another character dropping next week, right? Probably try the mini games as a break. That's true. Maybe do the rest of the story. Maybe I will do another stream of this next week or something. But yeah, we can try the mini games real quick. Yeah, I could do something like next week for this. I'll do the rest of the story then. Definitely would just be like a quick little stream next week, but we could do that. Unlocked after clearing Tour de Force Sports Fest. Honkai Star Rail getting paid buffs. Still playing Honkai Star Rail, imagine. Seeing only femship Garrus in the Mass Effect subreddit has made me really annoyed. I mean, Garrus is the most popular squad mate, and femship's non-mod romances are pretty limited. Who can femship romance? Garrus Thane. Jacob, but who's gonna romance Jacob? Jacob cheats on femship. Liara, but Liara is just kind of like the default romance. Trainer, but she's not a squad mate. Fortunately, femship's options that are like in the game kind of suck. Trainer, my beloved. It's just unfortunate Trainer's just limited to the third game, so you don't really get to develop it much compared to the other romances. I feel like, unfortunately, I mean, not really unfortunately, I like Garrus a lot, but I mean, I feel like every femship romance is going to have to compare itself to Garrus and then just lose out, because Garrus is the only femship romance available through all three games. Persuasion. At the top of the screen, you can see your persuasion and change, and the change in opposition. At the end of the debate, if your persuasion is above 0, you earn a success. During debate, responses fall into 3 categories. Correct responses will increase your persuasion. Incorrect responses decrease. Normal responses will not decrease. Date Liara till Mass Effect 2 and then dump her for trainer. That's how you end up on a list. Your horoscope is a bullshit. Like our romance, she'll just YouTube. You don't like the game forcing her onto you. The writers do really want you to romance Liara. It helps that hers is like the most developed because she's the one present in every single game. Writer's pet. I mean, she's the only one, so she's the only romance in the first game that doesn't die. That's cool. Art of Wonder. Is that new? Just zero thoughts behind those eyes.
よう、遅かったな。つが、制服のままだと汚れるだろう。着替えてこいよ。待っててやるから。
But yeah, it's a shame that the romances in Mass Effect 1 are so limited.
ほら、昨日体育祭でどんな種目にするかってみんなでいろいろ案を出したじゃん。
I also think it's crazy that like the writers admitted, like for Mass Effect 2, that they had no idea that people would want to like really romance the alien characters, which is why Tali and Garrus weren't an option originally. And they were only added as options in Mass Effect 2 because of fan feedback. We were a more repressed society back then. Not sure if people would want to romance the alien characters. Most of the cast's alien. Yeah, but your only romance options in the first game are your 2 human squad mates and Liara. And Liara is basically human but blue. Corian is your favorite race. 0 good human males. I've heard Caden's male chef romance is good.
邪魔だったかな。
いやそんなことないっすよ。
People like him with male chef, but he doesn't come out until the third game.
あ、もしかして昨日実行委員で話してた。そうなんです。発案は私でしたし、実際にこれでみんなが楽しめるか試しにやってみようと思って。いい考えじゃない。3年の実行委員で企画してる種目も今度試してみようかしら。そうだ、いいこと思いついた。これって競争だしさ。
Caden's good for male chef. Yeah, the problem is, I mean, he just gets really overshadowed by the breadth of male chef's options. Like, you have so many good options for male chef. He's just drowning in good romances.
よく考えてみて、生徒に混じって障害物競争をやる教師ってなんというか、その
super cringe.
痛い感じじゃない？
I love Katayama.
楽しんでる生徒を邪魔してるっていうか、誘ってくれるのは嬉しいんだけど。
そんなことないですよ。逆に親身な先生だなって思われますって。
But yeah, male chef's got Liara, Tally, Miranda, Jack.
他の生徒からは高貴な目で見られるのかも。
Just to name a few. It's like, yeah, I guess you could date Caden. But like, why? FemShep must be played with mods. Yeah, FemShep really gets the short end of the stick. Yeah, I think her romances are Caden, Thane, Jacob, Garrus, and Trainer. And all of them have, like... Other than Garrus, they all just have, like, really, like... A big, like, annoyance factors to them. Trainer only available in the third game, so you have to, like, be solo the first two games. Thane is only available in the second game. Also, he dies. Jacob cheats on you. Caden, you gotta, like, bicker with him all second game. And then, like, he only kind of comes back around to you in the third game. So you, like, break up, ostensibly, with him. Garrus is really the only one that's, like, all the way through, but also doesn't... You can't start it till the second game. You don't blame him for getting mad at Mass Effect 2? I don't either, but it gets overblown that I think both him and Ashley, I don't like that they still are bitter about it in 3. At the beginning. It's like, okay, you're drawing this out.
そんなに悲しい雰囲気を出されると断りづらいじゃない。じゃあ、その1回だけね。
Yatta is such a funny word in Japanese.
感謝します先生。それに変な空気を出してしまってごめんなさい。
あ、もしかして私をはめたな。まったく困った生徒たちなんだから。
で も私は先生と障害物競争できるの
Them not
嬉
letting
しいです
Shepard
よ。
explain things is annoying. Yeah. I also don't like that
私は倉庫からなんか色々持っ
they
てき
don't
ます
give
ね。
Shepard the benefit of the doubt.
なら私たちは体操
It
着に着替
especially
えま
looks
しょうか。
bad because all of the other squad mates give Shepard the benefit of the doubt. And Cerberus was like way worse to several of the other squad mates.
ジャージどこかに置いてあった。
Like Cerberus blew up several Quarian ships. And you're like, trust me, Tally. And she's like, okay. Like,
じゃあ10分後にまたここで集合な。今度こそ忘れんなよ。
so I think the other squad mates all immediately like still agreeing with Shepard and like giving Shepard the benefit of the doubt like makes Ashley and Caden look bad by comparison. I get that there's like it's for the drama, but hurtling full speed ahead has begun. Clear each stage to earn rewards. In endless stage, you can also enter the rankings to earn badges. The chibi art. Each cheer squad member has support effects. When your power reaches its maximum, you can use full power dash. I didn't read the controls. Oh. Okay. I know what's going on now. Oh, I didn't time it right. I thought I could have, Well, that's fun. I like that they just have a JPEG of Katayama here. This event's like way more in depth than I thought it would be. Music's so dramatic.
呼ばれたからには全力で行くよ。今回は余裕を持って戦えそうですね。テルペ、お願い、みんなを守って。
40 actions, 25 actions, nobody dies.
いいよ。これで終わり。デビューだ。
Not Yukari almost killing one of the enemies.
ありがとう。
いただいていく。さすがだ。レストラン。
ビテス、最短距離で突っ走るよ。行きますよ。エウテルペ。何度だって立ち上がって奇跡を起こしてみせま。ギア上げてくよ。私がついてるから。みんなフィットいいよ。サポートなら任せて。お願い、いいよ。
Sometimes, again, I wonder what Otto does sometimes. Just end the fight.
これでどうだ。
ありがとう。
A singular attack. Where's the... Oh, you gotta get up here for the... to probably use, like, that mode or whatever, right? Honestly, I'm probably so over-leveled for so many of these, it probably doesn't matter.
ホールからキックのワール。
I will humor the game, though, by using the right characters.
退屈させるんじゃないぞ。シフト了解です。
I kind of want to see the boss fight.
エテルペ、
'Cause I think there's, what Kolar was just saying, there's like a unique animation for the boss fight.
全力で行こう。海風に乗せて、方面に感謝します。とっておきはいかが？
It's... Why is it so tense?
私の力が必要ということね。
だったら行きましょう。
私の力が必要ということね。戦いを始めましょう。
エテルペ、お願い、みんなを守って。
Still kind of lacking like a real, like, just super powered wind DPS, huh? I mean, there's Frost Gale, obviously. That's kind of it, though, right?
制裁の時間だ。
Like, is there a big wind DPS upcoming?
行くぞ、
Or is it just Frost Gale for a while?
踊る喜びよ。
I'm trying to
ヘル
think.
プシコレ。
I don't think so, though. Then her Mindscape. Yeah, so she's just like the sole wind DPS for a while.
お兄様の隣は譲れません。置かれてるわけじゃないよ。みんなに負けないように頑張るよ。
Yes, Summer Chord is the next wind DPS.
戦えそうですね。エテルペ、お願い。
Does make me kind of glad that I rolled for Frost Gale Mom. I didn't just like skip her.
いただいていく。
制裁の時間だ。いや、行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。すぐに排除します。目に物見せちゃいます。
The twins kind of are just crazy, though.
見せちゃいますから。はあ、痛いよ。はあ。夏をたっぷり楽しみましょう。眠れです。
Did you know if you roll for all the characters, you can just always cheese all the content? Uh-oh, wait, this is the one for having a catchy, isn't it? Uh-oh. Man, I'd probably just throw Kasumi on this one and call it a day.
バイオレット、はい、いいライブにしようね。
命の輝きを。
Extracted Futaba just to make sure. I did not even know they were designed for specific units.
一緒に頑張りましょう。
I mean, I just kind of figure, like, I mean, yeah, you could probably make the argument that they're not for specific units, but
私の思いに応えて。
there are definitely units that work. Like, that one was a
今ここに。
group of enemies weak to ice, so I mean,
これ
some
が
buffed
私の
it.
全力の歌。
Single target, wind weakness, Frost Gale. But you could technically make like really any team work for these. They're not exactly difficult. I probably can't do the highest level of the final boss for this event because I haven't leveled up Blitz yet, but we'll see. I imagine she'll be quite essential to completing this.
やっちゃいましょう。この鼓動を歌に乗せてカリオペやっちゃいましょう。
As a random team, psychic, huh? Brute force it with the berry team.
兄様の隣は譲れません。ホールからキッチンまで任せて。さっさと行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。ええ、私はもう二度と諦めたりしません。兄様の隣は譲れません。今回は余裕を持って戦えそうですね。エーテルペ、お願い、みんなを守って。海風に乗せて、みんなに届け。
Probably can brute force it with several teams. I feel like just putting the twins on the team really just kind of makes it like, okay, yeah, we can just pull this up.
行くぞ、ジュスティーヌ。すぐに排除します。目に物見せちゃいます。私のとっておき見せちゃいますから。海風に乗せ
Like
て。
their free move is giving you like a quarter of the boss's health. I guess it's not like the boss, but still.
やるな。行きますよ。エウテルペ。ペルソナジオ。ザッパーイ。なんてね。私のとっておき見せちゃいますから。風に乗せて。ホーメットに届け。感謝します。夏をたっぷり楽しみましょう。やめるです。
Goodbye. At some point, I'll have to learn the mechanic of this boss. Oh, you still gotta clear the previous one? What do you mean, bro? Just let me jump up a few difficulties. Spend cheer power to use the red hot spirit. Long press to check their effects. Deal a fixed amount of damage to all foes. Increase all allies' attack and grant 5 down points. Oh. Is that the animation you were talking about? That is cute. What's the blue animation like? Oh, it's the same animation with the blue background. That's cute. Will Motoha and Rika get like cheerleader outfits in a later update? That's fun. I guess no one has an actual cheerleading outfit. That's just like their gym outfit. But there's not a cheerleader phantom idol yet. That's a design they could use, I suppose. Oh. Will I finally get enough joy medals to buy the parts of Barry's blade? I'm curious, can I just like immediately clear this event?
今回は余裕を持って戦えそうですね。ファイト。
体育祭にかける思いだ。
ビクトリー。ゴー。
ファイト。
やったー。
エーテルペ、お願い、みんなを守って。
仕掛けるよ。続いて
Yeah, I think we'll probably do the rest of the sports festival
最短距離で突っ走るよ。
event next Wednesday.
お願い、いいよ。
Not include the soccer club guy. That's true, yeah, he's not here.
ファイト。
I feel like they gotta make an idol out of the soccer club guy at some point, and the band club girl. I can't believe the band club girl is not getting an idol during the music festival in the Chinese server right now.
サポートは任せて。
Like, that's pretty crazy.
ゴー。ファイト。
体育祭にかける思いだ。
ビクトリー。
やってやろうじゃねえか。
ゴー。
ファイト。
Yeah, it'll be another quick stream next week, but yeah, we'll do the rest of the stories, the sports festival, and then that like observation minigame we can do on stream next week on Wednesday. Do a quick little stream for it.
ペルソナ。
これでどう
I
だ。
don't want to go too long tonight.
ゴー。
ファイト。
体育祭にかける思いだ。
ビクトリー。
やってやろうじゃねえか。欲しい春節の邪魔はさせない。
Oh, he lived! Wow!
ゴー。
ファイト。
He is 4-star Rika.
最短距離で突っ走る
You
よ。
can probably farm down points with Turbo. Do you have Turbo? Oh wait, Turbo's not standard yet. That's right. Never mind. In my head, I keep thinking Turbo's a standard character. Of course, everyone has Turbo, but she's not in the standard banner yet.
次は
覚悟しなよ。
Soon, everyone will have her.
ゴー。
ファイト。
体育祭にかける
Who
思いだ。
else offers down
ビ
points?
クトリー。
Turbo,
ゴー。
Blitz. So that you can roll for Katayama. And
エーテルペ、お願い、
probably it,
みんなを
right?
守って。
仕掛けるよ。続いて
Turbo,
ペル
Blitz,
ソナ。
and yeah, 4-star Rico.
いただいていく。
'Cause I don't think any of the other navigators offer down points.
ゴー。ファイト。
It's such like a weird niche.
ゴー。ファイト。
体育祭にかける思いだ。
ビクトリー。
やってやろうじゃねえか。新年の挨拶。お見舞いしよう。
I swear Akihiko is like a good investment. He's like used in so much content. I mean, I didn't like over level him, but I just got him in his 5-star weapon, and I feel like he's so useful for so much content.
指示は任せた。よし、行くぞ。
今回は余裕を持って戦えそうですね。ゴー。ファイト。ゴー。ファイト。
体育祭にかける思いだ。
ビクトリー。
I think Akihiko also gives down points.
エーテルペ、お願い、みんなを守って。
仕掛けるよ。続いてミテス。最短距離で突っ走るよ。いいよ。
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use a bunch of gold tickets
見
once
せるよ。いいよ。
Turbo's on standard.
い
Man.
ただいていく。
I want some constellation, or not constellations, awakenings for her.
ファイト。
体育祭にかける思いだ。
ビクトリー。
ゴー。ファイト。
いけ。ポリデュークス。ありがたい。生意気なクソだな、おい。
There's other parts to this boss fight? What?
行きますよ。
There's another phase?
何度だって立ち上がって奇跡を起こしてみせま。ギア上げてくよ。私がついてるから。みんなフィットいいよ。サポートなら任せて。ペルソナありがとう。
Okay, Archidus, if only she was romanceable. Yeah.
受けてみろ。
Can't get everything.
加勢する。あるぞ。トリディクス。効くだろ。
Oh wow. Well, I actually need to level up Katayama for this one.
エーテルペお願い。みんなを守って。仕掛けるよ。続いて。
Or EOS soon.
負けない。
ありがたい。力で俺は。ありがたい。
受けてみろ。いつかわしくない。
この気は逃さない。食らわせてやる。
The difficulty spike from difficulty 4 to 5 is like hysterical. What do you mean it took me like less than 10 turns on difficulty 4 and we're already up to 24 actions now?
ありがたい。
見せるよ。いいよ。
I probably need to swap Blitz with Turbo to make this doable.
レストラン。
ありがとう。
どうだ。人の前にやってくれ。
If you don't have Akihiko and Katayama, this boss is going to be impossible for you. Yeah, probably. Unless you have like an A6 character you could like brute force this with. Like if you had another sweeper at A6, you probably could just plow through this.
みんなを守って。ギア上げてくよ。仕掛けるよ。続いて。いいです。最短距離で突っ走るよ。みんなフィットいいよ。いいよ。
You have an A6 on. Well, a non-standard A6.
ありがたい。
I mean,
これでどうだ。
maybe you could make onward for this if you, because they technically don't have like a specific ailment they're weak to.
気は逃さない。
So if you could just partner on with someone who provides down points, maybe you could do it.
くす。
Man, it doesn't look like my team will be able to do it. Granted, I'm on auto, just kind of watching.
倒れるわけには。
ってたまるか。
Guess I'll have to actually build a team comp
ありがとう。
and play.
まだ終わってないから。エーテルペお願い。みんなを守って。ギア上げてくよ。
Turbo's still ready to tank though.
私がついてるから。
You have to try to win. Yeah, I know. Wasn't able to auto difficulty 5 without the current banner character on the team. Let's wrap that. I don't have revelation cards for Katayama though, and I don't feel like doing them tonight. So that will be a time for later, because I get really anal about the fucking revelation cards for characters, so I don't like to do, or I don't like to build characters revelation cards on stream because I get all stressed about it. All right. I think that probably a good spot to wrap up for the stream today. Next Wednesday, we'll finish up the rest of the event story, I think. And then we'll do the Operation Persuasion minigame next stream. Because it looks like there's some dialogue and some options with that next stream. And then maybe do a couple other things. Are you missing any characters? Just 3. I don't have Cherish, Yusuke, and Akechi are the only characters I don't have.
獅子舞の動きを真似てみようか。
Cherish, I'm sure I'll get eventually because he's on the standard banner. Yusuke is eventually going to the standard banner, so I'll get him eventually as well. Akechi's probably the only character I won't get. Actually, I missed the Akihiko, or not Akihiko, Akechi rerun. I didn't roll for him on the rerun either. Wow, a set of revelation cards. Oh, I love Blair. Cool. Poor Akechi. Yeah, he's just not that great, unfortunately, as an almighty damage dealer. And yeah, his Prince version's just not that interesting anymore. If it was Black Mask, I probably would have rolled for him, even if he wasn't meta. Alright, yeah. That'll be it for today's stream. Tomorrow we'll be back continuing my GTA 4 playthrough. It's probably over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to try to beat GTA 4 and wrap that up. Next Wednesday, like I said, it'll be probably a quicker stream next weekend. I always say my Persona streams are going to be quicker, but then I just kind of have fun streaming the game and hanging out, so probably won't actually end there. But we'll see. So yeah, next week on Wednesday, we'll be back. We'll stream the rest of the story. You enjoyed your 5 minutes here. Well, if you enjoyed them, feel free to subscribe. Come back for other streams. Join the Discord server if you want to hang out with a couple of us too. Feel free. We're a welcoming little community here. So yeah, we'll be back again. These are just kind of, the Persona 5X streams are just kind of chill hangout streams. But you usually stream the middle of the week, which means I usually have work the following day, so can't go all night. But the weekend streams where I'm streaming GTA 4 usually go a bit longer. So, yeah. That'll be it. So no rolls next stream, but finishing up the event. This event goes 11 days, so it looks like I'll have a little bit of time to finish it next week. I'm sure there's some CG I can use from the sporting event. But yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to subscribe, like I said, so you don't miss out of the following streams. We stream all the Persona games and all the new content here. We're always streaming whenever the latest Persona 5X update comes out. We'll be streaming Revival, and that comes out beginning of next year. So subscribe, hit the bell button for those stream notifications. We've been playing through the GTA series, so we'll keep that up this weekend. Drop a like on the channel if you could. Help boost me in the new YouTube algorithm where they're focusing on views. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen to me in the algorithm, but view count's definitely getting inflated. I just looked at my view counter, and I think the new way YouTube tracks views is kind of crazy. But who knows? And then, yeah, feel free to join the Discord server to hang out and chill with us. Otherwise, that's it from me. Have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow.